How is everybody doing this morning? Hey, positive. Hey, Mimi. Good morning. Hey, Shiny Penny. Hey, Sheree. Hey, Spread. Hey, Alyssa. It is early today. Hey, Jesse. It has been awfully quiet since Smashley backpedaled last night when she seen her whole collapse coming. The secret Discord says hello. The super secret Discord says hello. Too bad that you can't be in it if you're not in it. Or whatever, however it goes. I don't even know if I'm in it. Morning, Star. Morning, Spread. Oh, plenty of room for new friends. Always room for new friends. Share it out. This account doesn't. I guess a lot of people aren't following it, or it's just the algorithm doesn't like it because people match report it. Morning, Steph. So today I'm going to be playing audio clips from Smashley and acting like Smashley, except it's going to be at a normal human time, not overnight getting drunk. I'll be drinking an energy drink today. Oh, Smash, she was a total idiot. Nothing else to say about it. She got a little up in arms about MJ checking her for still fucking with T. But she was awfully cocky. And I have the clips to prove it. It's about 20 minutes of clips, give or take. And it's going to show that Smashley should keep her mouth shut. She should not put herself in anyone else's business because she knows nothing of what's going on. She's actually one of the biggest reasons that progress doesn't get made quicker and why there's so much conflict on this app with people. If Smashley would go mind her own business, well, you know what? Not everything would be an argument. But Smashley has to cause divide and cause division and cause the friction and, put her pointy fucking nose in everything for that little bit of cash app that she fucking wants. So let's get it. She's going to say tonight, oh, Florida man talked about me. The truce is off. I guarantee it because she's so forgetful and she knows nothing of what is even going on around her that she's going to forget that she done called that shit off a month ago. Morning, Muffin Man. Drama equals beer money. So we're going to get started. If anybody comes in, they can rewatch it later. It'll be on Drama Talk or whoever else uploads. I'm gonna give everybody just this cigarette to get in and get ready. There will be no recaps because it's all audio played, and I'm just going to commentate on it as it goes. Hey, Robert. You might want to stay for this one. It does have your voice in it, but I will start this off by saying that I agree with Robert. And I want everybody to look at what Robert does. Robert says he doesn't want the beef, he doesn't want the drama, and he could care less. You don't see Robert putting his nose in everybody else's business, right? He does his own thing. Don't nobody fuck with him, and he ain't fucking with nobody else. And that's the point that I'm going to get across with Smashley, because that's going to be her excuse tonight when she goes live, is that, oh, well, if anyone else can say they don't care about tea, so can she. Well, Smashley, you're the one putting your motherfucking nose in everyone else's business. Nobody asks for Smashley's opinion on anything, genuinely. And I say genuinely because that's what she says a lot in these clips. Hey, Jen. Good morning. No kings. Fuck Trump. Right. She would have no content if she didn't. Why can't she be like literally almost everybody else and create their own original content? She doesn't even as much as edit a video. Like Scammy Closet and Scam Slam, two other people that sit with her who are also pedophile sympathizers like she is. Morning, Lighthouse. Right? Why can't she be like me and just be honest about people? No matter if you're friends with them or not, and make your own original content. I've probably got over 1,000 videos I've made in the last 2 years. Or at least 1,000 pieces of content that I've made in the last 2 years. She's got Making Sourdough Starter. Not all of my content is about other people. A lot of it is, but it's mainly making fun of them. Smashley chooses to make plain, boring sourdough starter. You don't see her put anything in the dough. No dried raisins, because I'm sure that's her taste. Spread bakes cupcakes, which is much more fun than sourdough starter. Hey, Marlo, how is that sourdough starter doing, by the way? It's been a long time since we've had a check-in on it. Did you let it ferment and you took a couple shots of it? Is that what happened? I do think she puts raisins in potato salad. I'm not even joking. She reminds me of the type of person that finds the box of raisins as acceptable Halloween trick-or-treat candy. Hey, Trouble. We're going to start off with this first clip. This first clip is from December 2nd, 2025. And this is where she's listening to T's live, where T is, saying the charges. At the very beginning here, you're going to hear something that's very key to all of this.
And there was another, I don't know where Gemini sourced out that from.
So did you hear what T said while Smash was streaming? I don't know where Gemini sourced out that from, meaning the paperwork. Hey, Tinker. Now, that's very important because in these later clips, we're going to hear Smashley say that I'm the one that brought it out. And, well, that's why she doesn't believe it. But, let me tell you, when I was bringing out all that fuck shit about Dalton, she believed every bit of it every second of the way. That's because it was to her benefit. They've yet to show one time that I have blatantly lied on somebody. They've yet to show one time that I've made a fake receipt. Smashley from the other night has still yet to show where I apparently went live and played a splice phone call to make it look like her and Malibu were on the phone with Stephanie. Well, that didn't happen. Those accusations need to be addressed. You're going to hear all types of different reasoning as to why this stuff about T's husband was brought out. Basically, you're going to hear why Smashley should not butt her nose into anything. And we're going to start.
And you know what? He doesn't have a stance. Neither do I. I don't have a stance either. I think that somebody brought this up because they were very, they felt inferior. They got their little ego hurt and decided to go look somebody's shit up, and it just happened to be there, and then they read too far into it, and then you got a bunch of fucking morons who literally can't think for themselves. So that's where my stance is.
Was everybody able to hear that? That is why Smashley thinks that the information about T's husband was brought out. Let's listen to that one more time.
I'm not saying anybody's right or wrong. And you know what? He doesn't have a stance. Neither do I. I don't have a stance either. I think that somebody brought this up because they were very...
Hold on. Who the hell's in the comments saying tooth decay, tooth decay? Gingivitis. What does that mean? What do you mean by tooth decay, gingivitis? TikTok street snark. Tooth decay, gingivitis, bad breath. The fuck? What is she talking about? Gingivitis, bad breath, chipped teeth, tooth decay. I don't know what you're talking about, girl. Why do you keep saying tooth decay, gingivitis? There you go again, saying tooth decay, gingivitis. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Can you say anything else? Grow is. That's all I'm reading. You know Grow, the one that pretended to be a police officer? Yeah, it is. You said it again, right there, Grow. What is she saying that for? Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm back. I figure now's a good time as any to let everybody know that this live is brought to you by Sensodyne, the thing that Grow does not use. It does help with sensitive teeth. You might want to invest into or steal one from your local Walgreens. You know, walk in, flash your fake badge, tell them you're the police, right? Grow, is that what you do? Or do you just pretend to be a cop on the internet on TikTok? What? I mean, the video of you is there. You clearly said that you are law enforcement on TikTok. I have the video. Aren't you the one that jumped up in Boss Hog's live and was like, "Hey, best friend, Boss Hog, Florida man is this person in Illinois," and then you guys tried to frame me as a pedophile while you're actively sleeping with a pedophile that you knew, bro? Wild, isn't it? You're so against something that you want to fuck, right? Oh, come on. It's back when you were with the Blue Balls. You remember that. You absolutely did jump up in Boss Hog's live. Don't even go there. You were all buddy-buddy with him. I don't know what she's yelling. Spread it. She's just screaming tooth decay. I got the Sensodyne up here for you. Do you need me to get a toothbrush up here for the visual reference of what you should steal from Walgreens next?
Florida man, first off, steal from Walgreens. What are you talking about?
Hold on one second.
Yeah. Someone's giving you bad info, my guy. Got the wrong record on me. Shit. Ever heard of fact checking? Fuck. He thinks you like him. He steals all the time. What? I've never stolen a goddamn thing. All right, Florida man, one thing at a time. What have I stolen from Walgreens?
Got my mask on. Now I don't
okay, that's great. But what have I stolen from Walgreens?
Now I don't smell your breath. No, I said since
Florida man, you have a lot to say about me that it's not factual. What did I steal from Walgreens?
Yeah, since you're broke as fuck, you can go steal from Walgreens. Because anybody who's on this internet pretending to
Florida
be
man, I've never stolen a thing in my life.
No money.
I've never stolen a thing in my life, Florida man.
Oh, bullshit.
Do you have proof on that?
We all have.
No, I haven't. No, I really haven't. I don't believe
never stole a candy bar.
Hell no. My mom would whip my ass if I did that when I was little, and I don't do it as an adult.
Candy creators in your motherfucking mouth.
And secondly, I'm currently dating a what?
Not currently. You fucked a pedophile a while back.
Florida man, when I post the recording on your bitch May May being the one that dated him, you're gonna look stupid as fuck.
What are you gonna do? Green screen your fake badge.
You're gonna look stupid.
Green screen your fake badge for me.
You're gonna look stupid, and nobody ever pretended to be a cop, motherfucker. What I said was, we used to help cops get pedos off the app. Watch it, play it.
You said you were law enforcement.
Oh God, I stole pink nail polish. What the fuck? Look, it's really cute when you get bad information, Florida man, and you too spread love. I'm gonna let you run with that until you can pull up a record on stealing from Walgreens. I'll wait. You sound horribly stupid.
Hey, I'm pulling it up right now.
I don't know who's giving you this horrible information, but you're wrong. I'll give you my goddamn information and my records. You can look for yourself. I've never stolen nail polish. I've never stolen shit. Nothing. That's wild, Florida man. And I didn't even say anything about your bum ass. What the fuck you coming to me for, my guy? Dude's gonna look fucking stupid. You blew me a kiss and put the nail polish. What the fuck? What kind of shit is that girl on down there? I'm not derailing the live. And yes, Jesse, I was the topic. He posted his video. Thank you. So the pretend cop was bougie? Okay, thank you. Mistaken identity, Florida man. I mean, I'll take an apology and leave. That's all you gotta do. Just say you're sorry, my guy. You got the wrong bitch.
No, not at all. Can you do me a favor though? Don't say my
Yeah,
guy.
what record of mine do you have, dude?
Don't say my guy.
Okay, show me the Walgreens theft record. I'm still waiting. He's really gonna go search for this. Oh my god. Y'all, come on, please tell y'all's friend just to admit it and say he fucked up, got the wrong information. Please. Like, Florida man, just say you got the wrong information. I'll take an apology and move on. The fuck? I don't even got time for that shit. Stealing from Walgreens. That's crazy. Oh my god. Okay, I'll stop saying my guy, Steph, if you tell your friend to get the right information about me. Man, you better fucking apologize, Florida man! Hey, and whoever did steal the pink nail polish, you're crazy. I'm not a mod, Jesse. I can't mute you. But Jesse, to answer your question, I definitely was involved in the video he did, bragging about this lie.
Okay, so, yeah, stay muted. Stay muted. I'm still looking for it. Your category in my server is somewhere. I have to find it. Okay, I'm back. I got it. Let me big box myself here. I gotta take my mask off, everybody.
You put my name in this video, dude.
When I hold my breath, because this bitch breath be bad.
Oh, bitch, you ate cockroaches and fucking spoiled milk in a van.
Right
Shut
here,
up.
you see how it says...
That's not my Walgreens record. Where's my Walgreens record?
No. I said, since you're broke as fuck, you can go steal it from Walgreens. It was a suggestion, not an accusation.
That is stupid, Florida man.
You see this blue ball grow right here? This is when you hopped up in Boss Hog's box. Look at you looking at your box up there. Look like goddamn tooth decay gingivitis.
Bitch, I've never kicked it with Boss Hog and won't. You're a lie.
Bitch, you have.
You're a lie. That's a racist son of a bitch. I've called him out for his racism. That's a lie. You again got the wrong motherfucker, Florida man.
Hey, listen to me.
Who's giving you this information? You sound.
Hey, it's a suggestion. Go steal from Walgreens. Better your
You sound
life.
stupid.
On the corner of Happy and Healthy, the fuck out of here.
You said nothing truthful, dude. Nothing.
All right, back to regularly scheduled programming. Sorry for the jump scare that I put on my screen, but that is Grow, the person that was up here. Oh, my bad, Jen. I didn't mean to invite you. Hey, Grow, I know you're still listening. Why don't you go fuck off and do something else? Not pedophiles, that's for sure. Okay, back to the topic and clips. Now I've been wanting to tell Grow to go fuck herself for a little while. Where was I at? We'll do the stick figure with the mask. Okay, put my shit up, Grow. Anyways, back to the clips. Small little, detour there. I told you it was going to get quiet. Okay, now we're going to listen to that again.
And you know what? He doesn't have a stance. Neither do I. I don't have a stance either. I think that somebody brought this up because they were very, they felt inferior. They got their little ego hurt and decided to go look somebody shit up, and it just happened to be there, and then they read too far into it, and then you got a bunch of fucking morons who literally can't think for themselves. So.
So T's husband's SA charges were looked up because somebody got a little hurt in their ego. And I'm assuming she's not talking about Gemini. I'm assuming she's talking about me. Pre-spirited Grow is saying gingivitis, tooth decay, chipped teeth. I could almost hear the teeth clacking against the phone when she was talking. The chips. But anyways, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I really had anything against T. Like, she never really did anything to me personally. All I said was I continued to joke from a year and a half ago about her husband being on Grindr because, well, I found out and seen the clip of her husband spouting homophobic slurs when it was said before, and I wanted them to know that I knew that he said that shit and I appreciate it. But T fucked over too many people that I like, so in solidarity with them, I 100% stopped associating with T. He made violent threats to your friend, which I feel gives people a right to look them up. And it wasn't malicious. It was so the information could be there if Amanda wanted to pursue legal. I find that perfectly justifiable. Why does Smashley, even after hearing T say it herself, still think it's me and still have that opinion? Smashley, you're not bringing any credibility to any situation. Let's continue that clip.
That's where my stance is. I'm not saying anybody's right or wrong. I'm just saying, again, like I said the other night, the source for me, personally, is no longer trustworthy.
We're about to hear why.
Hasn't been for a long time. Straight called my husband a piece radio.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't she call me one first? But wait, Gemini, you called Smash Husband a P3 radio? Because the source. This is how misinformation spreads. I called Smash's husband a P3 radio. Because Smash wanted to call me one multiple times. I have that clip too, and we will get into that. Didn't Smash allow Pharaoh Trash Panda up in a box to say that about Mallory's husband? Which, yeah, Mallory can be a dick all she wants. I still stand on what I think. I don't think it was right.
So I know for a fact that the source has lied on me. Just going off based on what I know about myself. It is no longer trustworthy for me. Again, could be right, could be wrong. I don't fucking know. All I know is this happened over 20 years ago, and somebody got their little feelers hurt and decided to look somebody up. And I guarantee you, if you look up some other motherfuckers' husbands or wives or significant others, you're going to find some shit in your own flock of flies over there.
Mind you, this is on December 7th. So people are only making a big deal about it because somebody got their feelings hurt, and it happened over 20 years ago. No, I don't, Muffin Man. I just feel like putting her in her place. She got checked on this situation too, and she said that she didn't know, but I mean, OG sent her the paperwork, and I have the audio of her admitting that too. So there we have Smash saying it happened over 20 years ago. Who really cares, right?
And that would really suck, wouldn't it? And I'm Monster. Where did you get that court paperwork from? Did you do your own research and get the paperwork on your own? Where did you get screenshots sent from?
It's funny, Smash brings up, did you do your own research? When Smashly notoriously does not do any research at all. Correct. It doesn't matter when it happened. So now if screenshots come and go between people, now they become invalid. What about everybody who sends Smashly something? Is everything that she says invalid? By her own logic, it sure does, because she's lied on me too. And everybody witnessed that, saying that I played a recorded call and spliced Stephanie into it to make it look like it was Malibu, Smashly, and Stephanie on the phone. Play that, Smash. What's up, Muffin? Did you want up? You're loading if you want to drop and come back.
Who are pretty much all known for sir, what about you as a parent? How did you navigate through the people that you used to speak to on the internet?
Well, to the 21 people peeking in, you're free to come in. You can comment in here instead of talking on your Snapchat call with Grow about how pissed off she is that I will not let her continue to say gingivitis and gum disease. She's talking about Monster there, and I can tell you from the 100 hours plus of old lives that I've watched to properly inform myself that Monster absolutely did go after those people once the information was known. So try me, Smash. Do your research, remember? If you want a box, say box.
Not all that long ago, really, from what I understand. How do you feel as a parent? Hi, Lisa. With the people you used to fucking sit with? Crazy word, right? That's crazy. Crazy.
You know what's crazy? The fact that she's going to dismiss something because it happened 20 years ago, 25 years ago. Because it happened 25 years ago, the charge does not go away. What he did does not go away. Personally, those people can't be rehabilitated. Switch is easy. Not sleeping is what gets me to bash people all day, every day. When you don't sleep, you free up more time in your day to bash people.
I would rather shit in my hands and smack myself in the face than go into Amanda's box right now. The point wasn't to...
She would rather shit in her hands and not clap because she got called out for using that way too much. Slap herself in the face instead of going into Amanda's box, which is wild. Why wouldn't you want to go into Amanda's box? Are you going to not be able to answer questions truthfully? Are you going to get called out on your shit?
You into it? It was right? Okay, so how about this, Monster? How about, since you want to hold people accountable and you want to do all these good things in your life, how about this, Monster? How about you ask your bestie over there why the fuck he doxed the victim? And nobody said a fucking word about it.
I'll tell you why nobody really said a word about it, because I approached everybody, and I apologize for it. Anytime it was brought up, I've always said, yeah, I did that shit. There's no excuse for it. I own it. If anybody has an issue with it, they can message me. They can take a box. They can say something. Everybody's invited to. But that's what being honest about your shit does. Hey, SJ.
Nobody. And not only that, wishing death on T and her husband. Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that. I don't remember her saying T, but for sure, her husband, I agree 100% of the way. He shouldn't be around. I stand on that.
Why don't we talk about those things, Monster? You want to talk about some shit? Let's talk about it, girl.
I think I talked about it. I agree.
Wishing death on people still? That to me, you know what that tells me? You haven't changed a bit.
And you know who else hasn't changed a bit? T's husband.
Girl, that's fucking crazy. And supporting somebody who doxed the fucking victim that you guys are so hard-pressed about. Doxed the victim. And nobody said shit. No one.
It shows how much Smashley knows. But hey, I played that part on purpose so she could go off about it on her live tonight when she listens to this. Because people are going to be like, Florida man was talking mad shit about you. Yeah, it was. But it's true. So is it really talking shit, or am I just telling the truth on you, Smashley?
Let's talk about that. Actually, at this point, imagine that. Imagine the silence is compliance, you hypocritical fucking bitch. If I go down, I'll be on smash number 2. Imagine that. Silence is compliance. Why don't you say something then? Say something.
Well, then, if silence is compliance, why isn't anyone saying something about the false accusations that Smashley put on me by calling me a pedophile multiple times in my life? You guys tap, send your heart mates, send your populars, they're reporting. Because they don't like the truth coming out. I'm such an evil person. If this goes down, I'll be on Florida Man account 4.
It literally has nothing to do with any of us on the app. Genuinely. What T's husband did 25 years ago, 20 years ago, however fucking long ago it was, what does that have to do with any of us? It's because somebody couldn't fucking take what they were dished out.
I'll tell you what it has to do with any of us on the app. Personally, I don't want anybody who's capable of doing such a thing to a child anywhere near me. First off, that's what it's got to do with me. And I know a lot of the people around me, all of the people around me, because if you condone the behavior, you probably shouldn't be around me. Right, children were around him, and T said nothing. There were meet and greets that was going to be set up, and T said nothing. Monster was going to go meet them by herself. T said nothing. Protect the kids, protect the people. It's pretty dangerous when you have violent charges like that towards children, and you want to set up meet and greets. People are sending them money. I don't want to fund that. I don't want to send my money to that. I don't know what it's going to go to. I'm sure a lot of other people don't want to fund that either. And she says it's all because someone got their feelings hurt. Smashley, are you sure you don't have your feelings hurt because nobody genuinely likes you?
They couldn't take it. And again, if you feel like you don't stand with what I fucking stand with, block me. There's plenty of people, girlfriend. There's plenty of people.
Fair. I tried to block her, but she does not keep her pointy ass nose out my business. Personally, I don't need her opinion on nothing. that I say or do. Her opinion carries zero weight with me. I put zero value into it. But she wants to rile up her people and cause people to be like, oh, he's such a fucking liar. This making a bunch of fucking noise and shit. I can ignore the noise easily. Other people, though, can't. So when you got a bunch of fucking people over there that already don't like me because, mind you, I exposed them or one of their friends and they just can't get over it. You putting your fucking nose in my business for clout and Cash App money is not something that you have consent to do. First off, I already said, who did I say about? Like, I'd pay to get their account taken down. I don't know. Whoever I said that about, it'll go towards Smashly. It doesn't cost much, Smashly. It doesn't cost much at all. A couple $100 and your accounts are gone. Try me. Keep putting your pointy ass fucking nose in my business. If I bring something out, it doesn't mean it's automatically fake, like you say. But hey, Mallory's like fake receipts. But she's the one making them. OG's the one proven to have made them. Smash saying, oh, liar, he's a liar. Well, bitch, ain't you the one that fucking said that there was a phone call? Ain't you misrepresenting the facts on purpose? Saying I edited screenshots when I just took all of OG's transactions and put them together? That's not editing. That's consolidating.
That's fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous. And okay, and so what about the people you used to sit with, Monster?
We already covered that.
You didn't ha-ha'd it up with. You didn't care about what they did or what they said?
As soon as she found out, she did.
The racist stuff, the things toward children.
She never sat with the racist one. That was what was copy and pasted.
Doxing the victim that you're fighting so hard to be a voice for, Monster. Somebody doxed that person.
Yeah, and that person, I want to say it was T. But I accept responsibility for it either way.
Is it Robert for T coming into the chat? What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you, genuinely? T wasn't in his phone. He went into his chat. Monster wants to cry like a little baby back then. Like, oh, I won't go in there because I heard, well, nobody wants you there anyway. You're problematic and annoying.
Personally, I don't think Monster's problematic. I like Monster. Monster's always been welcome in here. I made her a mod so she can remove the people that she doesn't feel safe around. She's got free reign to do that too, and she doesn't abuse it. I have no problem with Monster. Ever since we squashed the beef, that is what it is. I've got no ill feelings towards Monster. I like Monster. You know why Smashly don't? Because Smashly's jealous of her. This was December 7th, Nikki. This is proving that she knew what T's husband did. We're only through the first 6 minutes. We have I would say like 14 minutes to go, maybe less. Monster's not problematic. What problems does she cause anybody? She causes me zero problems. If we want to talk about problematic, let's talk about the people that Smashly sit with. Scam Slam and Scammy Claus. Let's talk about problematic. Let's talk about the minors that Scam Slam had in Discord that Scammy Claus knew about. Let's talk about the pedophile sympathizing that Scammy Claus did that whole time with Chuck and T's husband and Scam Slam's stepson, as well as Scam Slam with the same people. Now, hey, birds of a feather flock together. Smashly, you're one now.
Oh yeah, not the other registered SO that she supports. Dude, does somebody get a screenshot of that guy? He's got minimal teeth. I'm pretty sure he sits in a basement. Has been proven to be on the RSO, right? You can see her in his chat just hyping him up. Oh well, I don't judge people on their past. Crazy work, monster. I forgot about that guy. But luckily, people have more brain cells than I do. And
now, what I want to point out here is this was a day before Scammy Claus put her video out. Smash, what are you talking about? Because the very next day on the live is when Smash looked at the video, because Scammy Claus just posted it, the fake one. You and Scammy Claus plan working behind the scenes with each other to fuck people over. What she's talking about is proven to be fake, by the way. It's the video that Scammy Claus posted that misled everybody, and the dates were purposefully removed. I'm going to use the information that I just found this morning on that topic in a video that I'm going to make. And I'm going to date stamp it. I want to make sure the dates are very clear, because somehow a day before that video came out, Smashley was talking about it. Morning, Shady. Morning,
I remember this shit because you absolutely, monster, were in there supporting him. Crazy. In this situation.
What's crazy is it's a day before the video came out, and she's talking about it. That really leads me to believe that Smashley had something to do with making that video. Or they passed it around on the back end.
You have so much to say. So much to say. About somebody coming into Robert's chat tonight, or recently, saying hi, and he said hi back, and that, you have the clip? Oh, can you send that to me, baby, please? Then he's been proven to be on that was over quote unquote scamming. I don't know, because someone keeps requesting registers. Actually was charged.
T's husband was actually charged too. And the way Texas law works, he was actually given a mercy deal. So there's that, Smash. Do your own research. Remember, you support it.
Imagine that. Let's not talk about that, though, right?
No, let's talk about Smash supporting a pedophile with two other people, Scammy Claus and Scam Slam, that do the same thing consistently.
Ooh, I don't know, Breezy. You might have to send it to my Snap or my IG.
The Breezy that they're talking about is OG Breezy B, the pick-me that hangs out with Scammy Claus and Scam Slam. And that is another hint that a day before that video came out, why is Smash talking about it?
If you have either of those, they're in my bio, I think. Pretty sure. Can we hear that clip, by the way? Does anybody have the clip where he threatened to essay both men and women? Because I just never heard it. I haven't heard any of that. I didn't hear, any of the stuff that happened prior. But if anybody has a clip, can I hear that?
Mind you, this is December 7th. December 7th is when the second round of paperwork came out about T's husband.
Hey, good morning.
And when that stuff came out, that was definitely not anything that anybody could deny. The first one was enough. The second one was more than enough. And she got that paperwork sent to her, and I'm about to get to the point of the clip where she admits that OG sent her the paperwork. So, yeah, let me get to that real quick. I would also like to add, why is she speaking on this if she hasn't done the research to listen to the proper stuff? If she's not heard T's husband say what he said, does she have any right to really be forming an opinion on it, or is she just automatically opposing things? When you automatically oppose things, you are wrong. 99% of the time, I can admit she does want to put her opinion in the hat, but her opinion is, she misses the hat every time. I can say when someone I don't like is right. It's not my fault that they keep lying. But there's a part here that we should listen to too.
Oh, because I'm pretty sure he only said that he wanted to slap somebody. I think that's what I heard, or what somebody told me, rather.
So, how dismissive she is about a man threatening to slap a woman. But remember, that part right there, that's what I heard. Well, I mean, that's what somebody told me, I think. Because when I play the part where she called me a P3DO, she will say, well, you can't just go off of what people hear. Or what you hear from people. So the contradictions are wild as fuck. And they will all be put together.
Hear it, but... Oh, Amanda. What, am I right? Did he threaten to, wanted to, just said somebody should slap you, or... He said he wanted, okay, do we have a clip of that, by any chance? Somewhere, I'm sure somebody's got it.
Notice how confused she is. She remembered it was Amanda, but she's still very dismissive about the fact that a man threatened a woman with violence on this app. That's unacceptable in any way. When people talk about stuff they don't know about is, they try to say it so confidently too. And her followers and her people over there are like fucking goldfish because they're rallying the hate in the chat and they're making sure that the hate stays at maximum and the anger stays at maximum and it's fuck everybody else. Be that way, Smashly. Every single person that uses outrage content as a way to get views always goes to nothing. Look at Petty. Look at many others. They make stuff up to keep the narrative going. She's talking about it so confidently, like, she knows, but then she's like, well, I don't know. I need a clip. I haven't heard it. I heard somebody say it. What are you doing, Smashly?
It's Luciana's fucking birthday? Oh, bitch. Wait, I'm curious.
Luciana said that I should die. So, I mean, if you're going to check Monster on saying that people should die, you should check your own mod as well. Why is she talking about that, trying to make a big deal out of it when her own mod said that I should? Is it okay because it's me? Tap the screen, send your heart maze, populars, all that good stuff.
Was that what sparked somebody else looking into this guy's background?
Yes. Gemini has been very transparent about that. That the violent threat made to Amanda was what prompted him to be looked into. And if you see a problem with that, I don't know what to tell you. Imagine it's your friend that gets threatened by a man on the internet violently, and then you get his information and that pops up. Aren't you going to worry for your friend just a little bit more since somebody's capable of doing that?
Or did the background check come before that?
No, the background check didn't really even happen all like that because it just popped up on Google. It popped up on Google for me when I double checked it right after the first live. I was like, well, let me go look it up because that's what I do. I look it up just to make sure. It's not that I don't trust anybody, but I practice what I preach. I do my own research. That's why when all the other paperwork came out, I was telling people, hey, go request it from this, request it from that. Everybody should request it. I was telling everybody to request it. So was Gemini. Everybody was prompted where to go, how to get it, how much it was, and everybody could have gotten it for themselves. Everybody still can get it for themselves. Does she watch anybody's lives, or does she just talk shit? Because she's on live talking mad shit when, even though I found it, I still used the screenshot from the live the first time I talked about it, because that's what needed to be there. No other information. I didn't even know any of the other information until T put it out there. And when what she put out absolutely required a deeper dive into it. Because she said the child lied. And that right there automatically gets a deeper dive into it. Sorry. Not sorry.
Right, Zelia. Right, Abby. I don't think it's they, per se. I think it's just the select few who have made up their mind, and that's fine. If you don't want to follow somebody because of what they feel or because somebody was allowed in their chat and you didn't cuss them out, cool. Move on.
I'm sorry, when you are faced with somebody who raped a child at gunpoint, I feel like that deserves to be called out every opportunity. I mean, even the other night when I was in Smash's box with Mallory, I'm the only one that called it out. I straight up in the box interrupted everybody and was just like, fuck you, T, and your husband. It's called consistency, Smash. It's called actually believing in what you say. That video is on Morose's page. I will go to that and play that too after I get done with these clips. But yeah, it's called consistency, Smash. You would know nothing about it. Also, believing in what you say. You would know nothing about that either. Yeah, she did. She had, in one of these clips, she does admit to reading the paperwork that OG sent her, but then she has an excuse behind it as to why she don't want to believe it.
Don't go back. Talking about, I mean, pretty much just the whole T and her husband thing, and then, like, I don't know, there's been some other shit that's been going on, but it's crazy work. The people who think that they have any fucking right to sit here and police what somebody does in their own fucking life, it's crazy to me. Is that right?
I don't want them anywhere around me. I'm not policing anybody. If I see them in the live, I'm going to tell them about themselves, and I'm going to let everybody in that live know. What's the problem with that? Oh, we're going to get to the part where she believes it and still doesn't care. So there's nothing wrong with seeing somebody who did something and saying what they did. Because maybe that random person and the 100 and some odd people don't know. And maybe they deserve to know too. And maybe there's a bunch of nasty people in this world. Some more so than others. T's husband is some of those that are more so than others. And people deserve to know that. And if those type of people are allowed to be in a space, who knows who else is allowed to be in that space? Because when one of them show up, 100 of them show up. Right. Exactly, Justina. Why is she speaking about others' opinions if that's what she believes? And she wants her beliefs to be respected, but she's not respecting anyone else's boundaries or beliefs. That's what's crazy. It's very self-centered of her to think that she's the only one that matters, when I feel like everybody matters. Even the people that don't talk. Even the people that are quiet. Because I get messages from silent watchers all the time. I don't know about anybody else, but I know I do. And they're some of my favorite people because they just sit back and watch. They absorb what everybody says and they give an honest opinion. From last Sunday with OG, I can check. But let me get done with these and then we'll get on to that part. Because I don't know if you caught my live last night. It was pretty damning for OG. But we got one in like this, what do we got here? Less than 3 minutes on this clip to go, and then another like 6 or 7 minute clip.
Busy. Robert legitimately said, if you don't like...
I can tell you what's off. Just let me finish up these clips, and then we can move on to that.
What he said, fuck him.
Now, if you don't like someone's opinion on, T's husband, like, they allow T into their space, fuck them, right? Yeah, I say that 100%. You don't see me bullying anybody, actually, for allowing T in their life. It's just every time I see T in a live, I say, your husband did this, which I'm not lying. He did. So, yeah, that's all I do. That's what everybody should do. Remind them constantly. But also, it's pretty hard to say fuck him when Smashley continues to stick her damn nose in everybody's business, uninformed.
It's that simple. Just curious, like, when y'all are there supporting him anyways, why does it matter? And because he didn't, and he stood his ground, now it's a big fucking problem.
No.
It's a big fucking problem.
It's not a big problem.
Because one thing you ain't gonna catch me doing is going over to different people's platforms and being like, oh, you can't talk to people. Do you think ever at one point I was like, oof, because I don't like them, you're not allowed to like them?
100% Smashley has done that. She has been on Bree's live. She has been on Holly Mae's live, Rotina's live, and her own live, slandering the holy fuck out of me with zero proof to go behind her words. Right? Positive. Dismissing the fact that a man violently threatened a woman on the internet without even hearing the clip, because she asked for the clip later, is unacceptable to me. The situation was T's husband and Amanda, and people could argue that I didn't have anything to do with it, but I'll argue that I absolutely did, because remember, silence is compliance. And I don't stand with that shit at all. I'll say something every fucking time.
Not once. Why are we policing where somebody goes and who they can allow to say hi in their fucking chat? It's crazy to me. I could do that. You have whoever the fuck you want. There are plenty of people that sit in many other spaces that I know sit in other spaces. I don't care.
Oh, Smashley doesn't care. That's why she attacked people for specifically being in my box, for specifically being in my chat, right? But she doesn't care who sits where. People that weren't even doing anything to her, she decided to just attack because they were simply over here. I hope we're seeing the contradictions in her actions versus her words.
Because somebody was challenged, and T's husband was talking a little smacky smack, kind of like everybody else does on this fucking app. And because that person wasn't okay with what he said, they then looked up this dude's background.
Now, notice she said he said, because she still is under the belief, even after watching T's live, and T said who put it out there, that it was me. And we've all said from the get-go, it wasn't me that put it out there. Why she's still in such a fit about me putting it out there is because she's deathly afraid that it's absolutely fucking spot on and that she's going to look like a fucking fool again. Because remember, me and her were beefing at this time. She doesn't need me getting any momentum because she's already struggling as it is. And that's why they sit there and they say, well, fuck him, he lies, or fake receipts, or whatever. Same thing Mallory's doing, same thing OG is doing. And the fact that she's going to say, well, just because he said something, it's the context of what he said, Smashley. He is a man on the internet who threatened violently a woman on the internet, and you just can't do that. 100% it was justified to look him up. I didn't look him up, but I co-sign who did, because it's justified to look him up. Can't be doing that shit.
And looked back his whole fucking life, I guess, and some shit that happened 25 years ago that he was not even convicted of.
He was. The way Texas laws work with victim protective pleas and mercy pleas is the aggravated kidnapping is that it was aggravated. You cannot be the only charge there for an aggravated factor. It was the act of the victim not being able to be freed from the act of SA. That's where the kidnapping comes in. Also, he stipulated the evidence at the plea deal and said 100% of it was factual, and he could not fight it because the evidence was true, including the DNA samples that they've got. So, try again.
He wasn't even convicted of, which is crazy work to me, which, again, I wasn't there. I'm not saying it did or did not happen. I'm just saying he wasn't convicted. Now nobody's allowed to speak to any of them. Otherwise, they're going to be in Robert's position and be under scrutiny for every little move that they make. And because T came in and said hi in Robert's live, everybody's fucking flipping out like, oh my god!
So, when Petty flipped on me, Smash is the one that said, oh, the heat's too high, don't come around for a while. But somebody violently rapes a child at gunpoint, and you're just like, oh yeah, come on in, you're good. I think your priorities are a little too public image forward there. In the wrong way. You just want to be right. You truly think I brought it out, and you truly think that you're going to be right. So people that get stuck in opposition, like Scam Slam, 13, Skittles, Smashley, Scammy Claus, how often are they right? And how often do they look like a dickhead? Running around fighting for their life, damn well knowing what was being said is true. I agree, yesterday. It's just not for me. I can't be okay with people who are okay with people who hurt kids like that. Ain't no way. That's why, like, I can't be fucking with Petty. I can't do it. Do I hate Petty? No. People can, because he's done fuck shit to people. Could I get over the fuck shit he's done to adults? Yeah. Can I get over him beating this kid like that? Absolutely not. I just can't fuck with it. And Smash is going to be like, well, you were his mod once. Yeah, I also didn't see the paperwork. But the second I saw the paperwork, it was over. Last clip.
What I want to know, read the paperwork OG sent me.
She read the paperwork that OG sent her.
I want is for OG to go directly to whatever site that came from and send me screenshots of that. Because the person that I'm pretty sure that paperwork came from, for me, is no longer trustworthy.
It was advocated for everybody to go get the information for yourself and see it for yourself, to request the information for yourself, because then people could double check and see, is the right information being put out? Is this the same thing that they gave me? Now, mind you, Smashly, there is a financial barrier for some people. And I know it was only $14 to get that information, but still, $14 is a bit of money for some people. There are people that don't have Nitro, and it's $10. So maybe not everybody can get it, and that's okay, but it's offered. And it wasn't me that put it out there to begin with. Did I request the same information that Gemini did? I absolutely did. Did I send what I had to Gemini? Absolutely not. And I did that on purpose because, well, then Gemini can honestly say that I didn't send to Gemini any information on this. Gemini requested all the same information. I did too. I paid the $14, but I didn't tell anybody that. Nobody knows that till now. So what are you doing, Smashly? Acting like you know everything. Right. Gemini also told everybody in their live where to go look, how to request it, just like I did, just like others did. Because around here, we promote independent research. We encourage it. Everybody does. Think for yourself. Not think whatever this fucking drunk bimbo on the fucking internet at 2 a.m. says.
That's what I want. Credible. Thank you. Sorry, the message came in. I lost my train of thought. It's not trustworthy or credible for me. That's just me. Everybody else wants to read it. That's cool. Awesome. Love that for you. For me, that person who I am believed to, I think it came from, originally, is not a credible source to me. Based on that person lying on myself and my husband.
So giving her back what she gives is me lying. What about all the people that she let lie on everybody else? Specifically, Feral Trash Panda lying on Mallory's husband. What about her lying on me, calling me a pedophile several times in my life when we were supposed to have a civil conversation? She did drop me last night. She knew she didn't have it. And nobody was paying her quick enough. That's why I was saying, hey, is anybody going to pay her? I'm only up here to get $25 for Smashly. Yeah. The second, she couldn't answer it because her justification for saying I'm not credible applies to her with her logic, but it applies to her worse because she knows she allows people up in that box. She knows that even recently she lied on me because where's that phone call, Smash? The one that you claimed I spliced together to make it look like Stephanie was on the phone. Where's that at? I even told everybody in your live, go find that clip. Out of 600 people that were in that live, that clip didn't show up. When all of my lives are posted on Drama Talk, Kai, you should probably go. Because I will put everything out there where you stole over $10,000 from people on this internet using your child that you didn't have custody of. So, get going. Yeah, OG, I'm air quoting, put him out there for that. But, suspiciously was friends with him again once he died off. How much money did OG make on that? Kai, you can be here if you come be honest about that. How much money have you given OG? And how much money has she given you? I don't think OG should be giving people in active addiction money. Sorry. I just don't think she should dangle money in front of your head and use you.
Just for me. I don't know who else. I can't say that person has lied on anybody else because I don't know anybody else's truth. Right?
Hold the fuck on a minute, Snark. Did I read what I just read? Snark said, people should watch Text Lives. She has been telling facts. Now I'm going to go watch Text Live, because if that's coming from Snark after the fallout that they had and the little back and forth beef, I got to go see what she's been saying. Hopefully that means your friendship is being repaired in some way, more than anything.
But I know my truth, and I know my husband's truth, and I know that jacket was also put on my husband by that person.
And that jacket was also put on me by her and several people in her chat that she just lets roll with it. I like Tech. I've always liked Tech too. I always say to Snark that hopefully their relationship eventually gets better.
And even if, say it's all true, right? Say all the screenshots are true. I don't understand what it has to do with anybody who allows T to come in and say hi. I really don't.
And there we go. There we have it. Even if everything was true, and at this point she had the second level of detail, which was very detailed, which was, even at that point, it was definitely top 3 of the worst shit I've ever read on this app. Now, the next day on the 8th, it came out and it became the worst thing I've read on this app. But the second level of detail was enough for me to be like, fuck them forever. The first one was too, if I'm being real. It triggered so many people. So many people. Right, we're gonna play that part one more time real quick. Just
even if, say it's all true, right? Say all the screenshots are true. I don't understand what it has to do with anybody who allows T to come in and say hi. I really don't. It's crazy work.
What's crazy work is not telling the people around you that there's a dangerous, violent felon towards children at that associating with you. That's crazy work. Being okay with that in any form. She picked him to marry him. You can say that, oh, well, she didn't know because it was after he served his time. I don't care. She knew. Her story changed 8 times on this app. I even tried to give her the out and say maybe he lied to you. No. Broken Crayon tried to run with it, but she sure didn't. I am glad Tangle brought this out too. It needed to be brought out. And mind you, I didn't really have anything against T. The only thing I needed her to do was make it right with the people that she fucked over that I'm good with. That's it. She didn't even have to say sorry to me at all. Hey, you guys know you're in a box.
I'm in a box? No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, I'm trying to make light of shit. I have my in-laws here and I'm fucking hiding. I'm hiding in a fucking closet right now and my kids are I don't want to be around.
Well,
But I just want.
at least it's you in the closet and not Kendra's kid locked in the bathroom to cool down her
I
baby.
fucking can't stand you.
I just wanted to say it's absolutely disgusting to diminish anybody's story, even if it was 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 25 years ago, however the fuck long it was. That little girl went through something that no little girl should ever have gone through. And for all of us survivors who have gone through things, it is a slap in the face to say, oh, well, it was 25 years ago, so that it doesn't matter anymore. That's fucking bullshit.
And
There's people who live their whole entire lives still having PTSD, everything else, having you find I can say certain situations if me and my husband are joking around or whatever, if we're play fighting and I get it cornered, I spaz the fuck out because that's one of my triggers because I had been cornered before
can you
and
answer?
stuck.
Can you answer Smashley's question? What does it have to do with anybody on this app? Because nobody on the app was there, is what Smashley said.
It has to do with the fact that it was a fucking child. One, two, T married this fucking loser after a year of him getting released from prison. She knows what the fuck he did. She's lying that she didn't. And any kind of abuse or anything else like that for survivors of abuse know that I don't know. I can't make logic of
I
this
can answer part of it.
of Smash's
Well,
fucking stupidity because
I
it's
can
just
answer
it's
part
fucking
of
wild.
that.
well,
It
let's not
matters.
forget. Let's not forget that she was FaceTiming people and with their kids, right?
There it is.
With their kids, where she didn't disclose this information about her husband. She's FaceTiming women with their kids and is trying to set up a meet and greet with women
That's what it has.
and their kids.
And meeting
Mhm.
Monster individually.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And the
So
violence from her husband.
if it makes me a bad person to say I don't want nothing to do with UT or anybody that fucking supports your fucking P3DO husband or your sympathizing ass, then I'll be that bad person. Because
Amen.
Claude says, that fucking trauma don't leave you. I am
Nope,
44
sure
years
don't.
old and I still deal with the trauma. I have to sleep in a dark room. I can't have a light on in my room. It has to be pitch black. And if you open
And
my
I'm the
door and
opposite.
a light creaks in, I fucking go into fits.
And the thing is my husband would never ever lay a hand on me. Ever. I mean, I think he's yelled at. I mean, I am a difficult person if anybody could imagine.
Not you.
My husband is a fucking saint. He treats me like a fucking queen every single day. He is absolutely amazing. But there is the triggers where even with him, he has his triggers, right? From being like overseas and in the army and being blown up and stuff like that. He has his PTSD of certain things like balloons popping or like random shit popping around or his
Fireworks.
dreams in the middle of the night. But the thing is, it's the same thing for women who have been in a situation like that and for it to be diminished so low because it was 25 years ago or however long is fucking wild to me. I can't.
I was
And then
just,
she wanted to sit there and say last night, I'm also a survivor. Smash.
listen.
I'm not going to discredit Smash's experience.
I'm not either.
I'm not going to stoop
I'm
down
not either.
on that.
I'm
level.
not.
No, I'm not either.
I'm not either.
Everybody can handle it differently, but I'm gonna tell you this. Nikki said her age. I'm 47, and I still deal with the trauma. Where Nikki has to be in a dark room, I can't be in a dark room. There's some times where I have dreams that I can't tell the difference between nightmares or flashbacks. And I left when I was 14. When I was 14, and I still deal with the trauma. It doesn't go away after the person spends their time in jail. We don't get to say,
Nope.
okay, our trauma's gone. We don't get to we still have to deal with throwing up because we're triggered, crying uncontrollably, the uncontrollable shakes. Let's talk about the physical, not just the mental, the physical reactions that your body has to all that, because it's enough to wear you out where you are down. God knows how long. You have no energy. You can't, and if you're a mom of small kids, trying to deal with that after you've had such a mental and physical reaction is one of the hardest things I've ever had to deal with. Because then you don't, you look at your kids and you're like, oh my gosh, is anyone hurting them? And then your body
Mm-hmm.
goes into this whole other physical reaction, right?
Yep.
It's insane.
Well,
It's violent. It is a violent reaction to the trauma.
let's talk about the night terrors. Let's talk about the nightmares and the night
Absolutely.
terrors. The waking up in the middle of the night to go to take a shower because you feel dirty, right?
Yep.
Let's talk about that.
Absolutely.
I don't know if Smash knows what triggers are. The easiest way for Smash to understand what a trigger is to actually do some
Rat's ass,
research.
wait a minute. Rat's ass, are you wanting a box?
Please, God, no.
Just
Any more passing out. Anyways, when Smash listens to this, she can get a clear definition. Triggers are not decisions. They are reflexes. It's when your body goes into fight or flight and critical thinking kicks in later. There's no way you can control them. You can only control how you control them when you realize that you're okay. And it's okay for people to have them because it's a natural response to harm in the past. And that's what it is. So having somebody around that's done that, well, that can be very triggering to a lot of people.
And I'm going to tell you something right now. If I had small kids and I had a friend on here who was married to someone who'd done that and they didn't tell me, I have no idea what my reaction would be. But I will tell you this, it would not be good.
I'll tell you what,
It would not be good.
I don't know how anyone controlled themselves when they found out and they had their kids on FaceTime with them. Because that shit happened to me. Shit. You don't tell me that.
Yeah.
Planning a meet and greet, not just on FaceTime, but planning to meet up.
Yep.
To put your little
They were
one
going to meet up
in
with Monster
a
by
potential
Monster self. Monster was going to be alone.
But yeah, Monster was going to be alone.
right.
That's really
And
fucked.
if T's not gonna believe a child, she sure the hell is not gonna believe an adult.
And let's not forget that T reached out to this victim, had a conversation with the victim.
Or, as T put it later when she changed her story for the 8th time, she worked with the victim, which would then put her husband within reach of the victim to be able to pester and taunt them. What a way to re-traumatize somebody, T. It's wild.
I want to know.
I just want to say I'm in agreement with Mom of Jax. I'm really in agreement with Mom of Jax. I'm glad Tangle brought it to light. I am.
Amen.
Amen to that. And I'll say this because evidently this is an issue to say. But but I'll say it because I'm just that bitch. A unalived P3DO don't reoffend.
Nope.
Just saying.
Absolutely not. And I will be the one, you can drag me for it all day long. But going back to what I went through and the trauma and the pain and all of and what I've had to deal with, I don't wish that on anybody. Not my worst enemy. So I'll say it. I'm with Nikki.
Anybody drags y'all for it, let me know, because they out of here. I don't want them people around. They should agree that P3DO should die.
Hey, so I got into making stickers for a little bit just because I'm one of those weird kind of people sometimes. Here you go. Check this out. If I can figure out how to work the camera. There we go.
I like it. How much?
Oh fuck! I haven't made them in I made that one about a year ago. I can get probably 100 or so made. I'll let you know.
Yeah, I mean, you got a customer base here. There's about 100, at least 100 people here that have to agree with that statement.
Yep. Here I'll show you where it went. Let me see if I can figure out how to work a green screen again, because it's morning for me. The bar was packed last night. It was boring, but it was packed, and it was just like, yeah.
Florida Man, you asked too how it affects anybody else on this app. Well, let me point out too that the fact that he threatened to physically assault a woman and sexually assault a few men, especially out of anger, makes it every bit a problem on this app in the present.
It won't let me green
because
screen.
That means there's no
Keep trying, Mush.
rehabilitation.
Right, I agree, SJ.
Mine does that. It's something with TikTok.
That's one of the biggest things that bother me too, because when he threatened that sets off a whole set of other triggers for other people.
What's he gonna do if he gets mad in public and that person's right there? What's he gonna try to do to that person? Because he's already not able to control his mouth. What else can he not control?
Well, he can't work and he can't go. He's got the same restrictions as somebody on the registry with what he was charged with and convicted of.
He's just not.
That doesn't mean
he's just not on the list.
That doesn't mean he follows it.
Right, SJ. That doesn't mean he follows it, but that also doesn't mean he doesn't.
Yeah.
Like
okay, well that's you know what?
I think he needs to be popped in a wood chipper. It is what it is, but I'm gonna hate on the man for what I can see in paper and what I've heard him say. That
I want to read something. It was sent to me. They want to stay anonymous.
Hip hop anonymous.
Yep. This person said it was almost 20 years. She was 15. And she still has reactions. Especially if someone is grabbing her aggressively. Showers. She's uncomfortable with showers. Things like that. That is the issue.
That is the issue with having people like that around. Personally, I choose to not have those people around, and when I see them anywhere, I'm going to say what they did and see how people react. Smash your mod, Bev. She keeps blocking me and muting me whenever I say something about it, and that tells me an awful lot about her. Is she doing it for you or doing it for her?
And also,
time means nothing to a victim.
Nope.
Agreed. Time means nothing to a victim. And I'll say this. I got home from work last night, hopped in a live. Sorry, I'm a smoker. We were having a conversation last night, well, early this morning about it. And a person was telling me they got dragged last night in Smash's Live, got called up to a box and dragged last night in Smash's Live. All because she was vocal about this topic and her stance on it. So not only do you know that T is a sympathizer for her husband, you're actively dragging people who stand up and say something about it. That's the fucking bullshit.
That's crazy.
I think I know who you're
That's
talking
fucking
about.
crazy.
I watched that happen.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put out a name. A lot of people probably saw it happen and everything, but you know me, I don't say names unless the person's in the chat, and I don't think she's in here. So
The pain and the shame of the abuse don't go away.
right.
And that's what people don't understand. Like I said, I'm 44 and I still deal with it.
I'm 47 and still deal with it.
And that's why T's husband can't be around. That's why T can't be around. Anybody who condones that shit can't be around. I'm going to play a little bit more of this clip because it's almost done. But you guys can be up here for it and give your reaction if you want.
So that people can read it. It's hard for me to click back and forth. Oh, it's going to cut off. But yeah, this is the person that wanted to stay anonymous. I don't know. The boxes.
Well, whoever that person is, they will definitely be in my prayers.
Yeah. I mean, people think that it just goes away overnight and it don't. They think with therapy it goes away. It don't. We still live with it.
Nope. Every day.
Every single day of our lives.
And yes, we are responsible for our own triggers, but we can't be responsible if we don't know that that person has done what they've done.
It's actually a part of being responsible for your own triggers to not be around people like that. It's very triggering for people to hide that. But I'm gonna after what we've all just said, I'm gonna replay what Smash said just to give everybody.
You can go back to the big box. Take me out of the big box.
Even if, say it's all true, right? Say all the screenshots are true. I don't understand what it has to do with anybody who allows T to come in and say hi. I really don't. It's crazy work.
Now she should know.
What the?
I still don't understand.
Are you kidding?
Somebody who already served prison time has clearly had no other issues since he's been out of prison, from what I've been told, at least. It was used as a weapon, and is now being used as a weapon to manipulate people into, everybody doesn't like T. Nobody can like T now. You aren't ready.
It gets worse.
Let me just say this. Everybody is upset with T because T actually blamed the victim, which was a child first and foremost.
Last night she said she thought it was Mama Top, by the way.
What?
Well, yeah.
Look.
How?
Morose is correct. Morose is on this shit with this. Check out Morose, the videos. They posted me clearly just mid-conversation telling T about her husband between me, Mallory, and Smashley when I was in Smashley's box, and I seen her say hi. That's my hi to her.
And that's gonna be my hi to her or anybody who fucking supports her every fucking time. Look, he served his time. Okay, he served his time. However, there are criminals and there are fucking degenerates. True degenerates. Fuckers like that with crimes like that are fucking degenerates, and there's no he served his time. No, motherfucker, you did something to internally and forever scar someone.
He might have done his fucking time, but the victim lives with that pain and shame. And let me just put this out there, okay? You will get more time in prison for selling rugs than you will for hurting a fucking child.
And we heard what Smashley thinks about it. There's more, too. I think it's disgusting. Honestly.
Flying without wings. Look, I'll fucking say it, and if people don't like it, oh fucking well. The reason fucking she thought it was Mama T is because what the fuck was in her cup the last few nights? Okay,
No, she lied. She knew it was T the whole time because I have clips of her talking to T on that same account.
There's no way that she didn't know who that was. That
She's
was wild.
she's
Oh my
backtracking
gosh.
because MJ and Isadora. Well, Isadora was in the box, just ripped her the fuck apart. I agreed with 100% of what she said in MJ's
Oh, I
box.
missed that.
Yeah, it's good. She tore her apart, and she was being honest. I agree. And then Smashley got worried about that and started backtracking and saying, "Well, I thought it was Mama Top." No, you didn't.
Gotcha.
Here's more.
Awareness, by all means, raise awareness, do your thing. But coming over to people's platforms and forcing them essentially to, oh yeah, REM, yeah, it was REM, forcing them to make a choice. It's crazy. Like it's wild work, right, Alice? Especially something that was done before they were together.
I don't see anybody forcing anybody anything. I just see me telling T about herself and her husband every time I see him.
Whatever it was, right? Were any of us there?
Nope. We got a little preview to the next one. We're going to take that back.
It's especially something that was done before they were together.
She just said,
fuck that.
especially something that was
Wow.
done together.
Wow.
So here's my thing. At first, I was trying to be as open-minded and give as much. I'm not going to call it grace, but give a little leeway. Hey, look, people are fucking stupid. He might have fucking lied to her. It might have been like, hey, I'm going to tell you the story, and this is what really happened. That's one thing, that if she believed the lie. But that's not the case, and it's evident by fucking T talking to the victim, by everything being put out. If nothing else, in the last fucking 8 weeks, and everything that Tangled and everything else that was put out on him, if she still believes the story he said, then that is on no one else but her.
I agree 100% with that. The fact that no amount of proof ever changed her mind makes me know that she knew the whole time.
That she doesn't give a flying fuck. Look, stand by your man, ride or die, whatever, but not with that. Fuck that.
Nope. I would have divorced in a heartbeat.
And the fact that she has children
Especially she has
and
kids.
grandchildren and all these, yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Well, let's T chose a P3DO of her own children. Let's state that. She didn't raise her kids.
That there is a factual statement.
She did not raise her kids. She chose that pedo over her own fucking kids.
Thank y'all for the gifts. That was cute.
Thank you, Claus.
I can't
Oh, that was awesome. Thank you so much.
understand.
I'm going to play the
I will
next.
never understand. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, you go ahead. You finish. I'll let you finish.
I don't understand choosing anybody over your children, especially someone who has a violent record. Not just, they drug you, Florida man, because they think that, and you hadn't you've over supposedly being a thief, but yet a P3DO is okay?
Right.
Are you kidding me? Where's the logic in that?
Well, the logic is, oh no, he's going to tell the truth on me because Smashley knows I got something on her. So she'll do what Scammy Claus did and defend the P3DO. But here's the next part. It gets worse.
Whatever it was, right? Were any of us there? Were any of us there for what happened? And again, let me reiterate that I am not saying that one person is lying and one person is telling the truth or what, vice versa, right? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I don't think he did this because he wasn't convicted. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I wasn't there, and I don't know what the fuck it has to do with anybody on this app. Genuinely. Especially with
So there's that.
I know you're fucking lying.
No.
That is, I can't even.
What it has, you don't know what it has to do
rationalize
with people on this fucking app, Smash?
that. They're
Are you
kids on this
fucking
app.
dumb?
Apparently.
Good Lord, have mercy.
They were setting up a fucking meet and greet with women and their children, with Monster by herself and him being a P3DO. They were FaceTiming women with their children in the fucking camera. You dumbass.
That has a lot to do with the app, I think.
I think that has everything to do with the app.
Yeah, and let's not forget this is a child's app, okay?
No, it's not. No, it's not. I hate when
It's
people say
not,
that.
but it was
It's
created for children. But they
There's
are
kids- there's
but
kids
they
on
are
the app.
children kids on this fucking app.
Absolutely.
Look,
Absolutely.
Smashley says hi to her. There's a nice little chat that they had that they were all welcoming to her. Morose has it posted on their page on the 20th of December. So her trying to backtrack and say she thought it was Mama Top, bullshit.
Jeez. I can't do nothing but laugh. Oh my God.
so
That's insane.
So before anybody knew his past, correct? Before anybody knew his past, let's look at the fact that of what he said to Miss Amanda and her husband right off the bat.
Unacceptable.
It's
First thing.
completely unacceptable. And you want to bring your quote unquote friends around this man.
Mm-hmm.
Like
The first thing
I
he did.
associate with the people here in these boxes because I truly believe that the conversations we have, the way we talk, the way we speak on this app is the same way it would be in person.
Correct.
And I am who I am. You get what you get.
You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit because I'm just me.
Exactly. So I approach and give people that. However the fuck you act on here is how the fuck you're gonna act in real life and face to face.
Exactly.
If that's how he acts on an app when somebody makes him mad and he doesn't say what and goes against what he fucking says, and that's his first pop off is the shit he started talking to Amanda Kay, a woman.
Yep.
Why the fuck would you bring him around other people? And he doesn't have control. He can't control his emotions. He can't control his fucking mouth.
Impulses. Mm-hmm. It's impulse control.
About the crime that he committed, I couldn't fathom ever being able to get over that hurdle in my mind.
No, not ever. Jessie wants me to read her comment. She says, Smash doesn't get all the facts before speaking. That's true.
That's true, yes. We actually seen that earlier.
And because of her hate for Florida man, I mean, she's going to go against, she's going to hate bond with anyone that is against Florida man.
But that's
fuck her morals. They go out the window.
But that's a lot of people. A lot of people do that. And, that's their choice. It's their fucking choice. The exposing people and truly exposing people for the bullshit they try to pull and the bullshit they try to pull and the way they try to fucking cover it up is what he does. It comes with the territory. It comes with the territory. Everybody's saying fucking this is a kid's app. Yeah, it might have started as a kid's app, but they have fucking settings for not under 18 and shit. This is not this, especially the side of TikTok that everybody's on here with the drama and shit. It's not a kid's fucking app.
And let's be clear. I want everybody to understand. If Smash had brought all of this out and she had all this evidence, even though I'm not a fan of her, I would agree with her.
100%.
This is not about being friends. This is not about
picking a side.
No, it's not. It's about protecting the child. If Smash would have brought all of this out and it was put out there, I would agree with her. I would get in her box and I would absolutely 1000% agree with her. Just
I would.
so that's clear.
Let's be real. If it was anyone else that had spoke on it besides Florida Man and Florida Man's people, Smash would be all up in arms and agreeing. If it had been Scammy Claus, Petty, or even fucking Sid the Sloth scam, she would have been fucking all for it.
She would have been.
If it was Skin Claus, same thing. If Skin Claus brought it out and put all this evidence out, again, not a fan of Skin Claus. Not saying anything bad about either one of them. I'm not a fan. I would be in her box and I would agree with her 1000%. This is not about picking a side. This is not about I like this person or this person is my friend. This is about a child and a predator around us. That's what this is about.
As an example to that, did I not agree with Scamming Claus that Scamming Claus didn't say somebody faked their cancer?
Yeah, you did.
That never got posted by Scamming Claus. It was just the rough cut of me not saying it. And I was like, whatever. You ain't got to show your people. It just shows that you show your people what you want them to see. And that's it. Scammy Claus is the worst person on this app next to Scam Slam and Smashly. But this is about Smashly. We got another clip coming up.
Especially with some of the people that are fucking saying some shit who don't have the greatest track record of people that they've sat with. So.
Don't have the greatest track record of people that they've sat with. Let's elaborate on that.
I don't have the greatest track record in life.
Right.
Listen. I mean, they thought I didn't have the greatest track record because I sat with Polly, and Scheming Claus accused her of lying about her DV and everything. But look what come out.
Right.
She didn't lie.
And look where Scammy Claus sits now with Smashly. The fake receipt Scammy Claus did about Monster, that bullshit video. Scam Slam having minors in the Discord.
Yep. And she can say she didn't have minors. She did. She absolutely had minors in her Discord.
Yeah. Undeniable proof. Scam Slam and Scammy Claus defending Chuck, who is on the
Sure
register.
did.
Chuck, and Scam Sam's her own stepson.
Yeah, and didn't Scammy Claus look up her stepson online and say that he didn't have anything?
Yeah. Well, she claimed for the longest time she had two sons, right? Well, then when I brought that information out, all of a sudden, I don't have a stepson. I have one son. Yeah, but it's because that shit came out and you denied him.
You denied him for public opinion when he lived in your house when he did that shit. Yes, Leslie, minors in the Discord. Scam Slam had Lisa Richards' daughter Abby, which was of age, and minor son Cole and minor son Jace in a Discord with Sketch, who lived in Pittsburgh and would threaten them with violent threats and SA.
And what was the point of having them in a Discord?
To have them record video of Lisa and her home life, so Scam Slam could put it on the internet.
So she manipulated a minor child and an adult child to spy and record their mother so she could put that content on the internet.
Yep.
Two minor children with Jace included.
She held a 30-hour live covering Lisa making money. How much? Do you remember how much she made for the man? It was like,
oh God, it was $400 or $500.
It was more than that, I think. Anyways, let's not. Did you bring up the fact that she allowed Sketch to attack Cole
about his father? Passed away. Yes.
Yeah. Sketch, okay, told this child who was a minor, Cole, that he should be raped.
That he was
all
mad
this shit.
Didn't grape him enough, or that he passed away before he could grape him enough.
Mm-hmm. I've got those screenshots somewhere. So I'll have to dig them out.
I can resend them to you. I keep them right up top, real handy, because I love it when Scammy Cloud starts streaming the motherfucker, and I take the box and I say, "What about the minors in that Discord?" And she just magically drops from the box or turns it off every single time.
And this is one of the reasons, the outrage that everyone has right now, this is one of the reasons why I am against the accusation of a pedophile being thrown around without solid fucking proof that a person is one, and especially against a man. Once a man gets that fucking thrown at him, and it only takes a couple people to believe it and have a fucking bone to pick against you, and they keep coming at you with it, that ruins a man's life.
Yes, Leslie, that was allowed in the Discord. And I agree. It can. Everybody's throwing it at me, but no paperwork. Everybody just talks like Smashley. She threw it at me. I did throw it at her husband, but I clearly said it's in retaliation. Doing it to me and you allowing it to happen to Mallory's husband, and I stand on that. How's it feel?
I was in that live when she did that to you.
Yeah, but how's it feel to have
She
that
called you
done?
that like 3 times.
Yeah, how's it feel to have that done and have the person that did it go live and say, "I don't mean it. I just want to retaliate and show her how it feels."
Queen, unfortunately, I can, because that's what Scam Slam does. She doesn't care about kids. She doesn't try to protect the kids. It's a way to make money. It's a way to make content.
Yeah. So can we please go report the YouTube video on Scam Slam 412 YouTube? It's going to be Judge Truth's 12/24/25 video. It has her minor son in it, and Scammy Claus said, "It's not my platform, not my problem," even though they're best of friends. And Scam Slam refuses to take Truth's minor child off of YouTube.
Scammy's going to side with. She's going to side and back as Scam Slam, because let's be real, those scamming scissor sisters.
12/23. Sorry, it's either 12/23 or 12/24.
So I'm going to say this, and this might not be the most uncontroversial thing I've ever said, but if T's husband did that before any social media to a known child, what is he doing where he's on here? Is he talking to any others? Obviously, we can't prove that, but
here's the thing: it was more than a known child. He had 2 kids with the kid's mom, who had that child from another relationship. So it was his children's sibling that he did it to, and that's the child that's supposed to trust that person as a father figure. That's what makes it so much worse than it already is somehow.
Right, and with the advantation of social media, it opens up your base of. It opens up a base, and it opens up a new variety of people and minors for him to groom, for him to attack.
Like when they were on the set up the meet and greets for
exactly women. That in my opinion, that is why people are so upset about this meet and greet. Like, you don't tell your quote unquote friends about it, but you let them think it's okay, and you start setting up a meet and greet with your children, with your spouses, with your family members, to bring him around someone who has the known potential to harm them.
100%. That known potential is that a lot of people, 99.999% of people cannot get past in their head. That to add to, like, Google it. Do your research on what it takes somebody to actually do that to a child, and you'll see just how fucked up he is. And that's why there's no rehabilitation for those people.
Also, I want to point out that T's husband has an account on TikTok, y'all.
Ghost Rider.
Does he really?
Yeah. Ghost Rider.
Yeah,
I did not know
account.
that. Would that not go against some of his perimeters?
You would think so.
No.
A lot of it is going to be like what is specifically court ordered, and then a lot of times social media is
Okay.
court ordered. But it doesn't
Hence,
tell
another
everybody.
reason why I say he took the fucking plea.
Oh, he was going to.
100%.
That in itself
100%.
answers Smash's question of what it has to do with people on this app now. He has an account, and there's children on this app. If everything else doesn't get to you or doesn't make sense, or you would argue, that in itself answers that question. He's got an account, he's on this app, and there's kids on this app.
Mm-hmm.
There's women with children on the app that get close to T because they like her, that get on FaceTime, and people get personal on this app. They should know. If you're gonna allow somebody to FaceTime you with their kids, and you are married to somebody who has that charge, you should at least let them know.
100%.
Trouble, that's a good question. Trouble says, I want to know if anyone that trusts their kids with him that are defending him.
Well, they can always leave them there to babysit
Oh,
them.
God. I hope not.
No.
Please don't do
Hell
that.
to the no.
Please don't do that. Please, please. Listen, I am begging anybody who's listening. If you're a friend with T and you're thinking about meeting up with them and you've got small kids that you're going to, please don't. Please
And this is
don't.
honestly what's scary. Like, I have a 16-year-old, and I know that he is on TikTok. So knowing that this creep is also on TikTok and running around doesn't, and I know that it is physically somebody who did something to a child from the reports. It's fucking scary.
It is, and Trevor did make a good point
It
with that.
is.
Would you have any doubt if you have kids and you're supporting T right now? Would you leave your kids with T and her husband? And if you have any doubt
Mm-mm.
at all, you should probably stop backing.
Yeah.
Nope. And please have doubts. Please, please, for the love of all that's holy, have doubts. God, that makes my heart drop to my stomach. Please
We got
don't do
a,
that. Ooh.
So, I just wanted to make it clear for people who are calling me P3DO, sympathizer, and all of this stuff. No, I actually participate in live streams where we are exposing people like this. Just like the video that you just saw as well. So, that narrative is false.
No, that was Scam Slam and Smashley's Box. And Smashley watched a video of, somebody who was put out by many other people for being a P3DO. And she was all for it since Scam Slam put it out. Now, mind you, Scam Slam is the same person that lured Lisa Richards' minor children into a Discord to manipulate them into filming their home life so she could use this content. She is the same person that posts minors on YouTube and refuses to take them off. It's the same person that defended Chuck, the P3DO, in her Discord, did not tell any of those women in there about him. The same person that lied about her stepson being one as well. The same person that is currently backing T, friends with Scammy Claus, who greatly defended T with all of her nothingness, who also defended,
I have a question.
Slam's stepson, said that she did a background check on him and that it came back with nothing.
Say it till I'm blue in the face. Leaky Lori, Sid the Sloth, you are a fucking sympathizer.
I'll say it too. Leaky Lori,
I
Scam
say it
Slam,
too.
you are a sympathizer. So are you, Scammy Claus, and so are you, Smashley.
Leaky Lori.
Leaky Lori, bless it. I mean, ooh.
She shamed her mods when they called him out for being one.
She actually had a phone call with me over Chuck, and what she told me, and no, I didn't record it because I don't record phone calls because that's just something or any of that crap. But what she told me, it was like the girl was like 17 and he was like 19, 20, and come to find out it wasn't that at all.
She tried to make it like
Not
it
at
was
all.
a Romeo
Yeah.
and Juliet
Right.
charge, but that was not it. That was all a
Oh,
lie.
Jesus.
That was
Yeah.
all a fucking
That's
lie.
exactly what she told me. Exactly what she told me. Now
He told
listen, if he didn't do anything wrong, then why did you lie about it?
Well, she told that to a lot of people.
Well, why did he have a SGUN to her head?
No, this
We're
is
talking
about
about
Chuck.
Chuck.
Oh, we're talking about
Oh,
Chuck.
We're talking about Chuck.
my bad. I don't know Chuck. Sorry.
Chuck was in the
And Scam
Discord.
Slam knew.
Yep.
She knew before she allowed him into that Discord. She hadn't ran his background. She knew the charges. She knew what age that child was. She knew all of it.
You guys want to hear
What she
something?
told me to. Oh,
You want to
sorry.
hear?
Go ahead.
You want to hear proof that she knew?
Absolutely.
Yes, I do.
Look, Chuck, hold on. Chuck is in the comments. Look, we have our first little turd burglar.
Where?
It says Chuck Leonard.
Is that the actual person? I think that's the actual person.
Oh, welcome.
Now, mind you, Tattoos and
Come on in,
Cadillacs
pal.
was
Yeah,
accused.
they're trying to say that you were tattooed.
So, Tattoos and I'll preface this with a little bit. Tattoos and Cadillacs was accused of being Chuck Leonard, Reddit Chuck, whatever you want to call him. And Scam Slam said, "You're accusing Tattoos of being a P3DO," because she looked up Chuck's record and showed his registry picture. This is them after Scam Slam contacted him and asked him to come into the live.
Chuck,
Figure out which account she's live on. Aided by everyone. Okay, perfect. And I'm not in Discord. Especially since the Reddits are
Chuck,
down.
hold on. Chuck is in the comments. Look, we have our first little turd burglar.
Where?
Look, it says Chuck Leonard.
Is that the actual person? I think that's the actual person.
Oh, welcome in, Chuck. Come on in, pal.
Yeah, they're trying to say that you were tattooed. Look, I'm going to take a screenshot right now because y'all are both here together.
Oh, how Chuck would be fitting.
Do you want me to drop down so he can drop up? Or come up? I don't know if he wants to do that. I mean, if he wants to do that, he can. Hold on, let me see where his profile is. Chuck, would you like to join us?
This is fucking funny.
That is pretty funny. This is once and for all. Yeah, they were trying to say tattoos. Someone was trying to say that maybe that this, because Chuck has, videos on his page. I came across his page and saw his video, of him speaking, and I'm like, that's not tattoos. This Chuck person doesn't speak anything like tattoos. He doesn't have the same accent or anything. And someone said that maybe it was Chuck and he was using. Oh, Chuck says he will. Do you know how to request the guest box? It doesn't have to be long. They said that maybe you were using a voice changer. I want to know what voice changer, like gives you a New York accent. Right. Right. Yeah, I'm aware. Look, I'm aware. Wait, look at Irish. I'm aware of that. I just want to disprove this real quick, and that's it. Seriously. Yes, Chuck. Click request to join multi-guest button. You got it. Hi, Chuck. How are you?
Hello. Doing okay?
So, have you been contacted by anybody about this?
Yeah, I had a friend tell me the other day that I'm being accused of being tattooed.
Well, Chuck, meet tattoos, meet Chuck.
How you doing, Chuck?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Chuck, on behalf of everybody here, let me first say I'm so sorry that these people are doing this shit to you.
Well, I just removed Discord altogether from my phone because that app's garbage anyway.
Okay, I got you. So you're not 6'2", 400 pounds, and covered in all black tattoos?
No, that's not me.
Okay, you don't drive a 1,200 horsepower Cadillac either?
No, that's definitely not me.
That's not tattoos either.
You don't wear about $250,000 worth of gold jewelry on your body?
Not quite, no.
No, I don't think.
That's not tattoos either.
I don't think so.
That sounds like.
Wait a minute.
Both these guys sound like douchebags.
Where's Captain Shady now? Captain Shady? You're talking all this shit now in the Discord, and then what's up?
Yeah, the detectives in that Discord aren't very good. So.
We're handling this shit right now. If anybody tries anything else, we know what's gonna happen, and that's the end of it. Chuck, I want to say again, I'm sorry, my man.
No problem. It's interesting when people text me and I find out what I've been doing that I didn't know I was doing.
Oh, me too. It's crazy when people go on live and accuse me of doing stuff I didn't do too. So I feel you. Mm-hmm. So, well, we thank you for clearing that up. You don't have to stay in the box, and we'll move along with our regularly scheduled program. But we're glad you cleared that up for us.
Now, I want to point out two things. Okay, first thing is Polly was angry in that box. She made 2 grumbling noises. Didn't even participate. Okay, I don't know if anybody else noticed that. Second thing is when Tattoo said that he wore $250,000 in jewelry, I told that little bitch I was going to come find him and snatch his fucking chain, and that hurt his feelings.
I remember that. Also, I really wish. Can you show a picture of Tattoos, please?
Yeah. Give me one moment.
Remember the description that Tattoos just gave. Okay.
Yeah, but you got to point out that this screenshot, this substantial one, is Scam Slam on Reddit. This is her admitting that she found Chuck's criminal record and that she has his contact info. This was before the live. Let me go get that picture of Tattoos. The chain snatching was fucking funny as shit.
I remember that was fucking hilarious. That was fucking great.
He's like, "You're going to snatch my channel." I will, bitch. I will.
I think it's funny when you make him so mad that he stutters a little bit. That's like my favorite thing ever.
Yeah.
And if I'm an asshole for it, I'm an asshole for it.
Fuck
but
him.
he did me dirty, so fuck him.
Fuck him.
I'll say it just for old time's sake. Tattoos, you are a weak-kneed bitch. Have you deactivated and run yet since I called you out on your account that you reused?
Well, I've never
Nothing
had.
makes me happier than when Nikki says a weak-kneed bitch.
and please understand that when Nikki says weak knee bitch, that is absolutely, it's not just a name, it is true. He's got weak ass knees and he's a bitch.
Mm-hmm. Isn't he like very, very large?
That would be a way to put it.
Well, the weak knee came from his knee surgery because he is so large.
He said he stepped off of a boat and slipped, and he tore his ACL to the point his bone poked through his skin.
What?
Jeez.
Yeah. We all knew it was
I've seen a lot in my nursing life.
The description that Tattoos gave in that clip versus the real Tattoos.
Oh my God.
No wonder he needs a 1,200 horsepower Cadillac to move his body around.
He doesn't.
That bitch probably still doesn't go over 35 miles an hour.
I got the VIN numbers to both of his Cadillacs if anybody wants them.
Jesus Christ! What?
Nope.
When you fucking do research, you do some fucking research. You legitimately have the VIN numbers to his fucking cars.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Oh Lord.
No,
yeah, he has a Honda.
Oh, could you? That dude looks like Grimace from the old McDonald's commercials.
You used to call him Grimace. I did.
Like that.
I used to call him Grimace. So.
Can you imagine him sitting
Tattoos
in like a Honda
does not
CRX?
joke about his McDicks. He really loves his McDicks.
There's a lot of things like that. He's my favorite person to fuck with on this app.
Is that the one whose mom's missing an arm?
Yes.
Okay. I'm catching up now.
Me and Florida Man will play keep away with his mom's arm.
I do not.
Oh my Lord.
I have nothing to do with
So
keep away with
I did an account early on, and I named it Tattoos and Honda Civics, and I put this big fat his character on it that actually does kind of look like him. But I didn't know about a Honda Civic. I just said, hey, fuck you, you got a Honda Civic. Come to find out, his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend sold his Honda Civic so she could move him out. I have the Facebook post and everything.
So his ex sold his car
said, his
to
whole
pay
family
to
don't
move
want nothing to
it.
do with him.
Yeah, she broke up with him. She was like very abusive, and he got cuffed the whole time. She was seeing other people while he was still living there. He was just so sad and begging to stay, and she sold his Honda Civic on Facebook to give him the money to
What
get out.
year was the Civic? My first car was a Honda Civic, and it was a standard, and I loved that car so much.
I can see. Hold on.
I was thinking of CRX, but those little ass
No, he
cars.
couldn't fit in a CRX.
Um,
Let's don't forget, he could hear your heart murmur through the phone.
he sure can. He heard Lisa's, man. He
Yeah.
has special equipment to hear your
Because
heart
he's the
murmurs.
FBI, CIA, TBI, all that shit. The motherfucker works at AT&T.
I can't do it. I can't do it. Y'all gonna make me snort.
I posted everybody on April Fool's Day, and I said I was going to do the phone dump of bougie shit, and then it was tattoos and Cadillacs.
Yeah.
Telling everybody how to dump their phones properly, recycle them.
Whew.
All right, so here
Shit.
is his first Cadillac, 2013 Cadillac ATS. VIN number is 1.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
a nice car.
Not do that. Let's not do that.
2011 Cadillac UTS.
The CTSs are nice cars, though. I'm not gonna lie.
They are, except his. The gold one, the 2013, it had a dog in the back seat. His dog Tig, who has hip dysplasia. I know way too much about him. There might be.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, like you know his dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know his dog Tig.
Okay.
Well, that's the other thing.
Yeah,
People put out way too much of their personal information on this app.
Oh no, he didn't put that. I found that out.
Oh, okay. But
So-
still, people put way too much of their personal information out on an app.
I want y'all to understand when he gets into those cars, it goes to one side. Just saying.
I pretended to be in his town for 2 weeks. He had to contact his ex-girlfriend Ashley to take his dog because the dog was shitting inside the house, and then we made videos and jokes about poor Tig shit inside the house.
Y'all should be in the Discord with him when that was going on. I'm so sorry.
I used to tell him that the reason why he was so angry and mad all the time is because his little short arms, T-Rex arms, he can't reach it to jerk it. Hell, he can't even find it at this point. He's got that Dunlap.
Yeah, when was the last time he saw it, man?
He done it.
That Dunlap disease.
My lord.
Sticking out like a turtle head.
There's 2 ways that I feel like his mom lost her arm, and that was first one when she was trying to take him, maybe it popped off. Second one was she was trying to lift up his front butt to try to wash him. And while we're to him,
the arm got ripped off in the fold.
Yep, got ripped off in the fold. Lost. He was talking to minors on Facebook, and he also threatened to kill kids and shit. So yeah,
What the fuck?
Holy
he deserves
shit!
one.
Oh my god! Why the fuck does a grown ass man think they can talk like that without any fucking repercussions? Look,
listen.
I don't talk shit on the internet because I will back up anything I fucking say. Exactly what I said to fucking Tommy, the fucking T's husband. I will back up everything the fuck I say if I ever see him in real life. And it is what the fuck it is. I'm not an internet tough guy. I'm not some guy who's going to fucking go back and forth with a grown-ass man on here roostering and fucking peacocking. That's not what the fuck I do. Oh, that bothers me. That bothers the fuck out of me.
I wish I still had. I know Florida Man's got them. Anyways, the screenshots of him threatening bodily harm on women and children.
I got the videos. I got the audio. We got all that shit.
Hey, Dev.
You don't have to.
Oh, I got restricted. Yep, I'll be back later.
But it's consistency.
Go after fucking tattoos. Every time I see his bitch ass,
forever.
It will be. It's a forever. I mean, like, damn. I mean, I'm waiting to. I've got to check to see if he's already deactivated his account because I didn't call him out. Because that's what he does when I call him out, or Florida Man calls him out. The bitch runs and hides.
Or Bandit when she calls him out.
Yeah, Bandit.
Bandit can sniff him out like a fart in a whirlwind. It is the funniest thing ever.
He gets it.
Oh, Bandit's on that ass. Bandit is
She
on that ass.
is. She's always on that ass, and I love it. It's great.
Whenever I find out who he is, I just swoop in with his mom's arm.
Oh Lord.
Well, I posted his new account. Bobby, I done called you out on your new account. It's funny because you're so stupid that you just reuse your accounts. So he brought the Fall of Florida Man back, but he renamed it.
And
That's.
what was the name that he used?
Hold on. I got a picture of it.
But you see the consistency with everybody of how if they fuck with kids, like it's on. Most 99% of the time, my beefs are about that when they're longer than a year, unless they're just mad at me because I exposed them and they can't get enough of me. They just got to get their get back. That they'll never get. It's always about kids. I don't really, other stuff can be settled. I've beefed with people and settled it.
I'm just saying, Tattoos, you should have left me alone, or I wouldn't be here laughing. You should have left me alone. You shouldn't have lied to me, and you shouldn't have lied on me. Just saying.
All them people in the Discord that they either shouldn't have lied to Polly.
That's right. Lied to Polly and lied on Polly too.
Bobby.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, that is him.
Yeah, there's Bobby's. That used to be the Fall of Florida Man.
Did he get into his world domination stage yet? Because he always starts out as like something over the world.
No, he doesn't have any videos posted yet, and I think it was because I called it. We called it early, and I quickly went ahead and made a video.
He tried to make that account look like 13.
Yeah, he did.
Just another weirdo that follows me around everywhere.
You got them
She did more.
stalkers.
13 did tell Tattoos she was fun size and wanted him to pick her up and fling her around.
She told him
Nope.
110 pounds.
Oh God!
He told him 110 pounds, and when I met her, I'm like one thigh.
Oh my God.
He did put a pew pew up to the screen of a phone and started threatening everybody. I'm like, okay, but he did do it. But he did it towards a bunch of women too. So
It was aimed at women. That's his
right.
go-to.
It is. Let's see, what do I have so much on him? Let me just go to a random video of him.
Yeah, there's so much. You can take me out of the big box.
You really don't like the big box, do you?
Oh, I don't.
I don't think anybody really likes the big box.
I like the big box.
God dang it. Trouble! Trouble, take me out of the big box. What was you?
This is Thursday, August 15th, 2024.
Come find me.
Oh.
Did somebody get the recording?
Come find me.
I sent it to
This is the one where he holds the pew pew to the screen.
it's a bigger process.
Let's find one that isn't that.
I do. I am.
Oh, there's quite a few of them. There's a lot of everything. I haven't gotten any of this sorted yet, which Tattoos is pretty lucky. Got like 80 folders too. And now this is around at the same time Boss Hog was doing this shit too, so I don't want to accidentally click on his and get the live just instantly nuked. There's some Santa Claus shit that I forgot I had.
So my only problem with
Do not show Boss Hog in his get up, please. We do not need to see that again.
Hey, Florida man, do you see Bandit's comment?
1 second. Oh, I believe her. She has not been wrong.
No, Bandit is on his ass.
Oh, we're talking about tattoos and Cadillacs, Nikki. I think that's Nikki. Tattoos and Cadillacs. Megan!
Yeah. Also, let's not forget that he likes to attack my Megan, the good Megan, in comments.
So, I found something. Now, we all know that Santa Claus runs around and says that she did not claim that I had charges on me for TV.
this is awesome. Yeah, he's talking you know, if anybody is interested in knowing more about Florida Man, well, ask his ex-girlfriend what he's like. Ask his ex-girlfriend. Ask him why he used to hang out with Coach, who is like one of the easiest people on this app. I haven't even seen it. But, you know, he couldn't even, like, you know, hang out with anybody in the awareness community because he's just so vile. So now he's modding for beggars. That's really all you got to know about that guy. And he was sending gifts to Jeff, and him and his people were sending gifts to Lisa.
Tattoos is a liar. He makes things up. I can't revel who I am, or he won't trust me. You can't revel? Okay, sure, why not? We can roll with that. He's like the ultimate pick-me boy. Yes. Great job, Reverend. Great job, Scammy. He can't find like any platform where people accept him, so now he's at the lower standards to this. Absolutely. He's at the bottom of the barrel and can't find his way upward. He can't even see the light to upward. He's so down. Good work, man. Keep doing it. Yeah.
Hey, we will. You fucking. Go back under your bridge, you little troll looking blobfish looking.
I'm gonna find it. That was because I had Jeff Gainey make me a mod. I still like Jeff. I still go into Jeff's lives and say hi every now and then. Because just because he's asking for money doesn't make him any less of a human.
Yeah, Megan is one of my best friends. Snart. She's a sweetheart. Florida man knows who I'm talking about.
It's our Megan, right?
Our Megan, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Well, every time
right.
she's in the comments, tattoos goes for her, and then she'll call him a fat ass beach whale, and he runs like a little bitch.
You know that motherfucker don't run. Minion!
No, he tries. He's got a weak knee, so you know he hobbles.
He waddles.
He waddles
away.
Yeah, because he's a weak kneed bitch.
Well, happy Sunday, everybody. Since everybody wants to be on mute, I'll talk to random people.
I was answering my
screen.
daughter's in there stealing my snack cake, my donuts.
My mother-in-law just came out to ask me a question, so I had to be sorry.
I just muted. Just because.
I just muted.
I just muted. I just said, fuck y'all.
Sorry, I'm like into this block of videos here, and I forgot I had these. Skinny Claus, you're a little bit fucked. Okay.
The fuck is that?
Let me find it. I got a good picture of Bobby. Hold on. It explains everything.
Well, he says I am a bad friend, so I am going to be a bad friend towards him. I will make his words true.
You don't have that in you. You're an amazing friend.
Well, because I didn't, I guess, behave and act in the way that he thought I should have, he wanted to tell people that I was a bad friend. Among other things, lying on me and lying to me, and doing vile things that that he knew I would not be okay with.
Well,
And let me take the heat for it.
mm,
Oh, thank y'all. I mean, I didn't take it by myself. It was because I was in the Discord.
thank
So a lot of
you.
people automatically thought that I knew. I had no idea.
People, I just don't, I don't know.
It's okay. I mean, it all come out. The truth all come out. So I knew it would. And
But
because of
SJ, you
that,
know that
it
you're an amazing friend and an amazing person and an amazing soul. So don't let anybody ever try and dim that light and how beautiful and kind you are just because they want to say something to hurt you. That's the only reason why they're doing it.
I appreciate that. I will say that it led me to
Love
like
your
I
meeting
creepy
think,
queen.
Florida man, I think this is my favorite picture.
oh
I love
my
that picture so much.
gosh.
Oh my God.
Genuinely,
Wow.
probably the most creative thing I've ever done.
I think
I
so
noticed
too.
the figure did not have an arm, and me and Eileen were amputee twins. The
Um
limb difference discount really
I
applied.
can't. I can't.
um oh
Oh,
wow.
shit.
Well, look at that. Isn't that something?
Isn't that something?
um
I gotta find this picture. Hold on.
oh
I guarantee you, there's hundreds of memes that I made of Tattoo's mom that y'all probably either don't remember or didn't see because they were just shown like once or twice on the live.
well, there was that. Woo.
I'll be doing a whole expose on my memes that I made about Tattoo's mom, all the vile things that I've made about her, exposing myself and laughing at it because I meant every one of them.
Kumbaya, my lord. Anybody?
Kumbaya.
Kumbaya. Woo. Yeah, that's Mitch. That's something.
Hey, cat.
Oh, is Cat here? Hi,
Yeah.
Cat. My beautiful cat. I can't drive the bus because apparently I'm too short. So I will be in a car seat, in the bus seat. So
I can drive the bus.
Florida man likes to make fun of us short folks, because he's an ass that way. I
May
love
not
him,
be
but
able to
he's an
make those
ass.
turns though.
Those turns could be something else.
Those buses are big.
Hold on, baby. Here we go. Oh my
There's
goodness.
that.
Well, there's that.
And that is why Tattoos is so angry.
Look how little his arms are. He's got like no reach on him at all.
He looks like
Those
a
are
potato.
some
Listen,
T-Rex arms.
Yeah,
He
I
looks
mean,
like a
his
potato with
arms are too short. He
toothpicks.
can't jerk.
I'm a little person. Okay, I mean, I'm pretty sure all y'all know I'm a very short little person. How is my arm reach longer than his? I don't understand.
Because his arms really aren't that short. Well, he is like 5'4"?
5'4". He is not what he claims. He is not over 6 foot tall. That is a
No,
whole
he's
ass lie.
not.
He said he was 6'4", and I gave him the excuse. It was just a typo the hundreds of times that he typed it. I don't know what was wrong with him when he said it, though.
Might be 604 pounds, but he ain't 6'4".
No, he's not. Bless his. Ooh,
Bless his soul.
bless it.
Bless your heart.
Oh, damn.
Oh my God, you remember the meme I used to post everywhere about his mom? I'm going to find it right now. Hold on.
Kimberly, I'm 4'11" too. Actually, I'm 4'11 and a half, and that half does mean something. I'm just saying.
4'11".
Now, and my Mr. SJ is 6 foot. So
No, we saw
yeah,
Mr. SJ. He looks scary. But he looks like a
he's
teddy
actually a
bear
big old
too.
teddy bear. He's a
He
big
looks like
old
a teddy
teddy
bear.
bear. Until you come for his family,
Oh,
and then he's
hide
not so much
the
of a.
concrete.
Oh
We talked
my
about this,
good
Florida man.
Lord, have mercy! What is that? Oh my. Woo. Oh my gosh.
I was muted the whole time. I didn't even know. That's Tattoo's mom's head on a trophy. When I found out who she was, I snipped it off of her grave, put it on the trophy, and started posting that bitch everywhere.
Holy shit.
Oh my. That is not the action I would have taken, but you know, to
To
each
each
their
their
own.
own. Oh my God,
To each their
Jinx.
own.
Man, you better be careful with as many motherfuckers trying to get a fucking GoFundMe's and shit trying to find you. They're gonna reverse Google image that concrete.
Skinny Plus is
That's
already
not
on
even concrete.
Google Earth, and she's trying to match up concrete everywhere because I showed it last night too.
No, they're
Jesus.
gonna call him a liar and say it's not concrete, it's chip and seal. Oh. It's chip and seal. That's not even real concrete, Florida man. My gosh.
Yep, they took it to your favorite app, Chat GBT.
Right now, they're already on it right now. They have feet on the ground as we speak.
G-
That's once.
Guardians of Valor has his nationwide network already on it.
Yep, he's got
Skinny
his.
Claus should have left me alone too. She picked on me and made a video about me just because I was friends with Florida Man, and that's twice she's done that to me. She, just so y'all know, when I was friends with Polly and she was mad at Polly, and I will say she did apologize on a live to me, but she did sexualize my name just because I was friends with Polly.
I watched
Just
that
to
live.
let that little, yeah.
I watched that live recently. Actually, she never did apologize to you. She kind of took it back and didn't take it seriously. I can send you the clip.
Oh, well, I called her a bitch in minutes, so it was okay.
I mean,
I will say, Milk ate her the fuck up in that live.
Oh, she did. She did. She made her so mad she couldn't see straight. It was great.
oh Jesus, that I'd like to see that. That'd be funny.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
With one
Yeah.
word. Boomer. One word.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, she sexualized my name. She wants to talk about how everybody acts and she wants to be the moral compass. But the first time she got mad at me, just because I was friends with Polly, because I never said a word about her, she decided to sexualize my name in her live for everybody.
And this is
I
Scammy,
think made a
right?
video. Yeah, I made a video.
Okay,
Because my name is SJ, she called me BJ and laughed and hinted to what the BJ was.
I'm not gonna lie, that's
Yeah.
low hanging fruit. That's low hanging fruit. But
She probably a homophobic slur, pretty much.
oh fuck, look, she has no fucking moral high ground with the one video I saw she posted. After I saw that video, she has no fucking moral high ground in any fucking situation. None for me. I know
like how
she really hasn't talked that bad about me, and I try not to talk bad about people who haven't done me bad. But
me either.
she with the video I saw she posted, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows the one video I'm talking about. Fuck her and her moral high ground. She doesn't fucking have it. She plays in the dirt just like everybody else, and she
Well,
gets
like I said,
Look, Alice want Scammy to tell me that story of that one time in band camp when she stuck a flute in her ass. That's all I want. Just tell me the fucking story, Scammy.
you mean there's this one time at band camp?
Yeah,
Sorry.
you know, she stuck a flute in her ass.
Sorry.
I need that. I need that story. I need story time.
Hey, Amby. I never said anything bad about
Remember
Skimmy.
Phoenix?
Everything I said was in a general capacity for anybody that I never called her by name, but since she decided to pick on me, oh my.
Oh fuck! Why you gotta put Phoenix up there?
Right. This is
Who
Phoenix.
was? Oh my goodness.
That's how far back I am in this phone. I'm going to be looking for more.
Oh, Phoenix herself.
Whew. Yeah, that concrete's a little rough there.
Mexico ain't got the best concrete. Just saying. Here's one. This is what Scammy Claus hates the most. This is what pissed her off more than anything I've ever done. It is when I put Pastor Petty in her glasses.
I remember that.
Oh.
I'll give it to Petty for sure. He sure did play it off in a funny way. I was dying. I sent it to him. I'm like, hey, look, she's a meat watcher. He's like, Lord Jesus, she's making me nervous. And I laughed at that. But then he went live, and he's like, all right, you guys, you ready? And he green screened it, and he's like, she's watching my meat, everybody. And I was like, God damn, really?
He really ran with it. It was fucking hilarious.
It was genuinely one of the funniest moments I've had. And I'll give Petty credit for that. Even though I can't fuck with him, I got to give him credit for that. He did play that shit. He can be funny if he would just be honest about the fucking shit.
Hey, Polly.
Hey, Polly, we was just talking about your favorite person in the world, Polly.
We was talking about, old times.
We was talking about your favorite person, the weak-kneed bitch.
Yeah, we were, I was talking about some old times in the Discord. You know how we got lied to and lied on.
I just want to bring up that we all need to be careful because the FBI might be scanning the room. So just everyone keep that in mind. All 176 in here. The FBI may be scanning the room.
Yes, OG has a team of FBI members that lets her know who accounts are by scanning her TikTok lives. They tell her when to go live. I still can't believe that.
Jesus.
Is
MJ in here? Can we share this out to MJ? I said that we would
MJ was in here earlier. I don't know if she still is.
I'll bounce
bet
out.
she was bananaed.
Yeah. I'm out of here.
I gotta at least fully inform MJ. Because OG's known.
Yes, pause. She did.
Oh, well, right after that, I remember Scammy Claus wanted to see my meat, and she was pretty desperate for it. I don't know if anyone else remembers that. So I hopped into Polly's live. Yeah, for real. I hopped into Polly's live, and I showed it.
Oh, I don't even want to know.
It's funny as shit. It was again one of the funnier moments on this app. It was this right here.
That's fucking great. That's another sticker that needs to be made.
Everybody was dying, and Scammy Claus posted it too. She stopped talking about it though.
Oh, I bet she did.
That's when I figured out she hated to be laughed at by many people. I like she's gonna crash the fuck out today for sure.
Oh well.
I reminded her that her watching Petty's meat in the glasses and just the embarrassing time that was for her getting caught looking at Petty like that. But here's the thing. Her best friend Scam Slam has searched Petty over 100 times in her search history. They were watching it together.
Oh, Jesus.
They also have some weird tendencies.
Didn't I hear somewhere that somebody said Scam Slam was asexual?
Yes. She says she claimed to be asexual. She also hates white people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me get that for you.
Hey, Sugar, do you know you're requesting a box? Do you want to come up or? Oh, well. So what's everybody doing on this great Sunday?
Hiding.
Ha!
What are you doing?
I'm about to, be an adult here in a little bit.
Yeah, I got to do the same. We're having Christmas, so I have to make
I gotta be
food.
too. I have to. Actually, I got a. Paul's gonna teach me how to do the 4-wheel drive on a truck. So
You put it.
it's not like your. It's not like your your newer ones where you just hit a button or whatever. So
You
when I say
put
teach
it
me,
in
he's got to
neutral
show
and
me where it's at.
You put it in neutral and you push the lever.
Well, he's got to show me where it's at. It's a little different. I don't guess teach me how to was not the right way to say it. I struggle with that a lot. So
Something about a glitter bomb. I've never heard about this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Scam Slam, aka Pizza Slayer, sent glitter BOMBs to people and they got hurt.
One of them a child that accidentally opened it.
I heard it was a child. That she sent one to Lisa. Jen, didn't you get one?
Oh, I want to make something clear too.
And just for the record, it had glitter dicks in it.
I am in no form or shape scared of Florida Man in any kind of capacity. I want that to be clear because I've heard a nasty little rumor. There is nothing about him that scares me. I'm not afraid.
Yeah.
Just so that's clear to everybody, I'm not over here because I'm scared.
We're good.
I'm over here. Yeah.
She sent one to
out in the open.
She sent one to Jen. She sent one to T, and T's neighbor got it. The kid opened it and got hurt. I believe the kid had to have stitches.
Oh my gosh!
Chipped his tooth out.
Yep.
And cut his.
And she is Pizza Slayer. I've showed that proof, even though she wants to deny it. Leaky Lori is Pizza Slayer.
I think I just saw MJ come in, Florida Man. I think you wanted to say something to her.
White people.
MJ, did you come in? I thought I saw MJ come in.
No, she even said Lisa Richards got one, and she ended up getting a black eye or something from it. And these had little tiny glitter dicks in them.
I have to post where she was going to send me one. Well, she did send me one. I just never said anything about it. Like all the times I got swatted, I never said anything about it. I just popped back online like nothing ever happened. And it bothered me. Here's where she hates white people, and here is a picture of Scam Slam without any filters, out in the wild, never before seen, probably, maybe. Plug Slam, or Scam Slam.
Scam was the one that done the intercepting cash apps on Lisa Richards, Jeff Gainey, and a couple more.
Scammy Claus did one on Sean as well.
On Sean as well.
And so, MJ had questions about OG. I wasn't informed until last night that OG called CPS on someone named Daisy and then paid somebody to call the hospital and pretend to be Daisy about her child to get her child that was in the NICU out of there. I don't
Do we
know.
have anything to back that, like to show for evidence?
I was there at that time, and Daisy came in and told her story.
Daisy.
There's videos out there. I've had to find them.
People admitted to what they did.
Yeah. That's why she had went. The homies were livid because OG got in a box and said that Daisy's child at the time was newborn was withdrawing from substances, and that was not true. The child was having seizures.
She also showed messages that she blatantly faked, and they were proven to be fake. That was also admitted by the other person that helped her with it last night as well.
Yeah.
Then there was messages with Kai that were faked that were also busted out and proven to be false. Plus, I don't know if you've seen the email that Mallory showed. If you then, I can show it real quick.
Yeah, I think like physical receipts, if it's possible to help, some people in the chat would be good. If you have,
Watch my live.
That to show right now.
I'll cut my live from last night. I believe Daisy, and you know why I believe Daisy?
Oh, I'm not saying I don't believe her. I just, for other people,
Well, everybody else is saying it's true. And OG, when I told her to be fully transparent with me about all the stuff you did, she left that out, and I didn't know about it until last night, which is wild.
If you go, okay. I'm gonna have to find the clips. I'll even reach out to Mrs. Homie, because the homies were livid that she got in a box and tried to say that the child was the one. I don't know. I'm not going to mention the person's name. If she wants to come up, she can. But it all started because Daisy was asking for gas money to get to the hospital. She lives in Michigan as well, and OG told me as herself. She offered to meet them at a gas station to pay for gas, and Daisy and her mom didn't want to do that because they didn't trust it. They was scared, and because of that, it got dragged. She got dragged. Yeah, there's Mitch. Mitch was there around at the time. I was around at the time. In MJ, I was there at the time. I'm telling you, it's true.
What
Mitch
I
was
do
there.
know to be true about the OG situation, again, and I've said it to Monster, the receipts from the Discord about the 5150 was not they were not edited in any way, because I actually seen it with my own two eyes, and I may be called a lot of things on this app, but a liar I'm not, and I've never been called a liar. I seen that with my own two eyes. No one in this Discord lied to Monster about what was said with how OG did Monster in that Discord. That part I know for a fact was, Bougie and all them told the truth. I will forever stand on that because I've seen it myself.
Well, OG tried to turn me against Monster in that DC call, and because I wasn't in there when all this other was going on, but she tried to turn me against Monster, and that wasn't happening. Was not going to happen.
And I
OG
get now
actually,
everybody's, well, sorry, go ahead.
OG actually texted me and said, basically asked me for permission to go live about it, and I asked her what it would accomplish, and she gave me an answer, and I was waiting for her to go live so I could take a box and check her ass on that shit, because it ain't right. I don't think they believe it. I think they know OG's full of shit. They're just too deep in. All right, I'm going to show you the fake receipts Mallory showed. Definitive proof that they are lying. I don't trust anything that comes out of OG's phone. And I can say that with confidence after hearing about Daisy and the fake text message thread about that. Kai, the fake text message thread about that. That's both been proven by multiple people, even by the homies on the first one. And this right here, and you'll see exactly why. Hold on, I gotta turn my camera on. There we go.
Buck yourself.
All right. So, and I'll get with you on the back end too. I just want to make sure that everybody sees this and gets the opportunity to see this again. Scam Slam is a slug, first off. That has to be seen again. But here is Mallory on her live holding her laptop.
She is showing a little better.
Yep, that's part of it. Now, so MJ, that's what I'm getting at. Is what OG's saying true? Does those messages exist? She's been known to fake shit, and I'm going to show you right here, step by step. So here we have Mallory on her laptop showing a receipt from OG's emails. It's reversed because it's on TikTok, but if you look at the third screenshot down, you can see a white splotch right at the end of the number. Okay. Now, if you reverse it, turn it around, and you look that third email down, next to the 125, what is that? I have top to bottom, MJ.
Looks like googly eyes. It looks like the little cartoon googly eye things.
That's a typo, supposedly from Square. It says 125.50 right below it. There's no other typo there at all. So there's the typo. Mind you, it was pointed out in Megan's live when Mallory came up to bitch. Look at the email address up top there. If you have an iPhone and you're logged into Yahoo, remember how Mallory's seen OG's Gmail and seen all the receipts? Well, it's Yahoo. Or something that starts with a Y. It's not going to be there like that next to the inbox. But, you know, proof is proof. So I searched every domain that started with a Y for that email, and no results at all. If it was a business account at any point in time, it would have been exposed to the internet. The only way it wouldn't be is if it was new or if it was fake. Now remember the typo right there. Do you know what Mallory and OG did? And Megan, do you know what they did when all of this was pointed out? 30 minutes to an hour later, somehow the email's cut off, the typo's fixed, and the receipt, they said, I edited it on YouTube.
Which, if you also notice in that third email, it says one. Let me blow it up. The 125.50 is fixed because at the top where you had the typo on the zero, it was 00, and right under it was 125.50. So
Yep.
that was another issue.
Yep. So they.
The second one.
Oh, go ahead, Lady Di.
And go back to the other screenshot, the original before she fixed it. Only because I'm a numbers person. And I really want to point this out. I write scripts for all this. That's a 0. Or an O, not a 0. That's a miniature O.
There's no way that Square is going to do that because Square uses a template with the same value.
Anybody that knows anything about computers and scripts, the system is not going to use a O in place of a 0. So,
And I
but
got
I'm
And
to
again,
going.
right under it, it says 125.50.
Yep.
So it doesn't even match at all.
MJ. When
MJ,
you're on this Sunday conversation, when I'm telling you that OG is known to fake receipts, to fake text threads, to fake emails, I'm showing you a fake email right here. Daisy, it was proven by the homies that that text thread was fake. Kai's, it was proven it was fake.
she, she, she changed a name in her phone to Kai's name to send it to me to tell me that Kai was threatening her and saying this vile shit. That wasn't true. It came out that she changed the name in her contacts to Kai.
Now, I want everybody to see that this is supposed to be the merchant side of Square. It says you requested a refund. Why does the real email say we refunded your customer? This is a known good email from somebody who uses Square, who refunded somebody $700 on November. In November. So how on the
Trouble
merchant
brings out a
side?
good point too.
And even
Sorry,
when they
Florida
changed
man.
it and fixed the typo and they took
I'm
the email
sorry.
out so nobody else could see it, it's still the wrong perspective. She's showing something that a customer would see, not something that a merchant would see. Also, why would it take, on the real email, it says 2 to 7 business days, and it was initiated on, let's see, the 17th? How would that hit her account on the 17th? There'd be no way it would hit the same day posted.
Trouble brought out a good point, and it said it's easy to change a name in a text thread and spoof it.
Yeah, and that's what OG does.
And that's what OG does. That's what she did, Trouble. She changed message thread, right, to Kai's name and then sent it to me like Kai was sending her these vile, disgusting messages and all this shit.
Did OG show you where she was going to be an authorized user on the account? Did OG show you the shady back-end shit that she was trying to get Farrah to do behind her husband's back, and why?
There's many people saying, I guess it's referring to these screenshot with Mallory. It's in her live on YouTube when she first put the screenshot up.
I think MJ is being lied to. I don't think MJ is purposefully lying. I think MJ believes OG, and that's why I'm saying
I think MJ's being lied to.
I don't think it's malicious at all. I think MJ is just looking out, and it's cool. But also remember that they've literally faked this whole email thread. It's from the wrong perspective. There was a typo, and the email there didn't exist, and then they fixed it. Well, I didn't point out the perspective, but they fixed the typo. They fixed the email 30 minutes later and said, I edited it on Mallory's live.
You did point out the perspective. You did on that live because I was in the box with you. You did. You pointed out the perspective. You pointed out the typo. You pointed out all of that. And then somebody come in, like you said, about 30 minutes to an hour later saying that they were showing a different version of it.
Fair enough. They must not have believed me about the perspective. But the perspective is important because that real one in the box up there, the white box, that's a real email from Square to a merchant. So those ones that you see, they're not. How are you going to request a refund from yourself?
That she has lied. Listen, MJ, she has lied. She tried to turn me and a lot of us in a Discord against Monster.
And here's
She wanted to go live and attack Monster, and she lied about it. She's lied on Bougie. She's lied about everything.
She's lied about a lot. But this is Google Ultra Gemini. It told me the email was fake. without me even asking, actually. Let me get that screenshot for you.
Someone also pointed out another good thing is that Square will not use abbreviations